Day I learned. Okay then, so let's bring in. I'll do a very quick recap of last week, and then we'll kick straight off. So, day I learned. Okay then, so I always forget to mute the stream, so I start talking back to myself. Okay, so what happened last week? Last week, our intrepid band of adventurers known as Ignium Cete, having defeated the Great Worm in the Great Worm Cavern, waited around on the outside for a little bit and got a lift back to some very surprised dwarves who assumed you'd all be dead and were coming to loot all of your stuff. You got a lift back to the Wildhammer, the Wildhammer settlement, where you were greeted back with open arms to many drinks and a feast in your honour. You also received a gift, an enchantment onto Jont's Scourge Whip that he stole from the Underdark, giving it additional lightning-based properties, which we'll soon find out how that works. Well, it actually does. Get down, cat. Get down. Stop eyeing up my pizza. Get down. Anyway, following that, the next day you were airlifted and dropped off on the mountain peaks, the Spine of the World mountains, where young Kaz had told you that there was a secret entrance to Darbath Fortress, hidden around kind of a side back entrance that would let you get in, bypassing the primary defences of the city, which you have done. You dropped in using a large, long rope, landing in a lovely pile of refuse and crap, and snuck your way into the city. You snuck in for roughly 37 seconds before Skaith saw someone that could be shot, and he shot them, who then turned around and tried to shoot him back. Combat ensued, alarms were raised, and you ended up fighting a decent portion of the denizens of this overtaken dwarven fort, removing all semblances of stealth, as the final orc decided it wasn't worth it anymore because he couldn't do jack shit anyway and drowned himself. This was no way indicative of the DM's feelings of that session. Completely unrelated.
All to do with how much he'd drunk.
Or, I mean, I only had one. I mean, it was as big as my head. That's not the point. Anyway. So,
retrospectively, I apologize.
it wasn't you, that's the thing. It's the fact it wasn't you guys, it was the fact that I couldn't roll above a fucking 10 for the entire session. And that was just like...
I particularly like the rolling a 1, 2 and a 3.
I know, right? It's like, yes, okay, I'm going to make 3 opportunity attacks, which will in theory keep you in place and kill you. No, 1, 2, 3. Exactly. That was pretty much summing up the entirety of the last session. Anyway, so we find ourselves bringing back in. The combat is recently finished. You guys are just catching your breath. Stood in the centre of the ruined remains of this dwarven city that seems to have been built into this almost natural cavern space. Where you stand right now, you can see the remains of pretty well-structured remains of several built stone buildings. The ceiling above you, not too high, kind of varies in different places, but ranging from probably 15 to 20 feet high. Several torches burn here and there in the otherwise complete darkness. You can see a small patch of light coming from the way you came. You can see, you can see several small torches. You can also see what appears to be some kind of a natural lake or pond that seems to situate in the centre of the settlement. Perhaps a source of fresh water, a spring of some kind.
Or a hiding place for orcs.
Or a hiding place for orcs who've drunk potions of water breathing. But that's where we're going to bring back in. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go to jump and cast a Cure Wounds level 2 on him.
Okay.
Because he looks like he needs some healthy things.
Yeah, I think he would be appreciative of that. Just...
I'm going to rub the top of his head and pet him.
He thanks you for the healing and purrs slightly. As you've gained... So, in terms of mechanics, if you just keep the health and combat stuff for me, Charles, and jump, and I'll do Ranos. So Jump gains 18 points of healing damage.
Jump is generally pleased, but says, oh, it wasn't too bad. Yes, he says, still leaking blood.
Yeah.
I'm fine, he says, as he coughs up. Pardon. What you think may have been a kidney. So, what do you want to do?
It's better.
Jump is
should
trying on one of the
probably-
one of the orcish helmets just to see if it fits.
We should probably just check the nearby rooms in case see anything of importance.
To kind of backtrack on ourselves, how did we end up in this fight? I thought we were being sneaky.
Blame him, and I'll point at Scaife.
I'm like walking away.
Okay, so Scaife, you enter this dwarven
Where's all
building.
that noise coming
So,
from?
Katie, I think we're getting feedback from you. Not sure why, but you're the one flagging up in Skype. It's like it's reduced. Kind of gone. Maybe we'll just have... No, coming back. Maybe we'll just have a quick look at your settings. Anyway, so Scaife. As you enter this dwarven building, you can see a very simple one-story building. A few side rooms off to the north, but otherwise very barren, very bare. You can see a few rough sleeping mats on the ground. No furniture of any kind. You don't see any form of supplies, any boxes, chests. It seems to be very simple living accommodations, and generally quite messy as well. You can see bits of armor scraps and old bits of rubble and ruin and wreckage kind of scattered around in the corners. It's kind of been like shoved over to one side, but not properly tidied out.
Okay. And so I've just go back and relay. Just living quarters. Not nice in there. Doesn't smell great.
Anything that could be useful for us? Tools, potions, keys?
Not I could see.
Uh,
Nothing much at all. Just sleeping mats and leather straps and just scraps in general. Should probably head on. By the way, I think it'd be beneficial if we come along an orc by himself. We're able to take down quickly and quietly to take him out and not kill him. Maybe unconscious, drag him somewhere where we can talk to him.
How easy do you think that would be?
We would
I
need
can't
to
see
get
that
up
being
and
particularly easy.
we need to get up and close to him without being heard first, which would be quite difficult. But if we stay silent, there's a chance.
Theo, can you make me a perception check, please? Primarily based on your position.
I can. I haven't got my character sheet open yet, but I can do.
That's fine.
Right,
Shows you I don't have my
perception, yeah.
character sheet open either.
Still a lot of feedback
can't blame
from
me then.
Katie.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
If you're able to mute while you're not talking, that'd be appreciated. Thank you. Okay. Is that you muted? Still there. It's impressive.
it's better though now.
Can't hear you. Maybe it's not picking up your
Laptop mic.
laptop mic or anything, is it? Let's have a quick look at your Skype settings for us. Okay, Theo, you don't know something. You kind of keeping an eye out on the area, but apart from the odd small, you can see just on the other side of the lake the odd pinpricks of light. Appear probably other torches, but not much else catches your eye. So, What do you guys want to
Should
do?
we
Would you like to?
head on?
Well, since Group Dad isn't here, you can try and just continue in your brackish
Should we
fashion and
continue
just pull the
quietly?
entire city, or would you like to try and stealth a little bit and scout around?
Let's stealth. Let's stealth.
Stealth if we
Yeah.
can, but be prepared.
Shadows. Yeah, let's go stealthy.
I can't remember if I used second wind. I can use that out of combat, can't I?
You did use second wind.
Okay. Right. I
Okay.
forgot to move this down to 6.
So, have we just got
That's right.
Scathe and Thero?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I got one.
treading forward. Yes, you failed miserably on it.
Yeah.
Is it just Scathe and Thero treading forwards, or
Shadow will be coming with me. He's going to be 8.
okay? I'll put those two together.
I'm gonna keep keeping
yeah,
Ranos.
so I've 22 for me, 11 for him.
Would Cast Without Trace not still be up?
I think you cast it originally.
Yeah, I cast it as
Yeah,
we
he
entered
did.
this little cabin.
Yeah, you didn't take any damage, really. Actually, you have taken some damage. That may have been from when you entered, though,
Yeah, that's when I caught him.
because when you fell.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, you should be fine. You still have pace without a trace up.
I
so
didn't
we
mind.
have-
I didn't mind to press Pass Without Trace, by the way.
That's fine. So we have
I was trying to
20.
I was trying to read the description to see how long it lasts.
Okay, so we've got a 27 for Thero and a 20 and a 32 for Scathe. So Scathe, as you creep forward, you can see, pretty much as I've described, you have this large central lake in front of you and a few torches that burn bright. Well, burn pretty dimly, actually.
Oh,
Would we spot that?
Not really. That's what you failed to see with your perception check, unfortunately.
Okay.
Probably moved away now.
Okay. Do I see anything in here?
Um,
Or does it look a similar house to
give
previous?
me a perception check.
Okay, this is take away 2 from it because Shadow isn't on my cloak.
Okay. You poke your head in quickly. This one does seem it seems quite simple. It's a slightly larger building than the first, similar size to the first one you came across, actually. Pretty simple. You do see something scribbled, like etched into the wall, though.
On which wall?
A south side wall.
Okay.
It appears to be
Shadow
the symbol of a. You can clearly see it from where you are, but it appears to be like almost an eye. It looks like some kind of an eye with a very long, tall pupil of black, just of darkness. Very roughly, like scribbled onto the wall, like almost like a cave painting, more so.
Yeah. I'll just whisper over the ear. Dero, you may want to check this out.
Hi.
It seems to have, as you look at it, it seems to have almost this like staggered reverse trapezoid background to it, which I will get you a proper image of in a second.
Is there anything we recognise?
Make me a religion check. So for reference, it looks a little bit like this. I'll give you a handout with this on later. You see that? Just outside, I put it.
Yep.
So it looks a little bit like that.
Just not as well drawn.
Not as well drawn. like as if like Thero drew it.
It'd be like so a 2-year-old basically, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. But you look at it. Just trying to think. No, this is not something you'd recognise. It's not something you've come across before.
Maybe we should tell the girls to come down and have a look at this.
Yeah. Ranos or
Ranos.
Johanna. Yeah.
Sorry, Nero. Nothing for you.
Sorry. I'm more into sciencey stuff anyway.
So, you carrying on?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll carry on walking ahead.
Okay. So, Thero, as you move forward a little bit, you do see just off to the edge, on the other side of the lake, there appears to be another orc patrolling.
I can see it too now.
Yeah.
And like
He seems
behind this wall.
Okay. He seems to be. You can see on the other side of the lake. You saw, as you previously had one orc kind of patrolling around the area that you're on. This one seems to be patrolling around this area.
I'm gonna escape. Can you see that?
I can see him in the light, yeah.
Should we see where he goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So you kind of hold position and keep an eye on what he's doing. You see, he does disappear into the building to the south.
Keep an eye on that door.
yeah. How high is this cavern?
So in the bit where you are now, so kind of in this more open area, the ceiling's easily a good 30-40 feet up. It kind of seems to be more of a natural imagine it's more like a natural dome that's been tunneled into at the sides. So the area where you stand right now, the ceiling's about 30 feet up, whereas, like, for example, where we have nearer Johanna Ranos, blah blah blah, it's probably only about 15 feet. So it kind of opens itself up in this central area a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Shadow just to fly up right by the roof and probably make his way up, so he's probably by that stage 50 feet up in the air. He's just keeping an eye out if he sees any more.
Okay, make me a stealth check for Shadow.
Yep.
With advantage, because of his form.
Still only has a +2.
Okay. So, the
You
rest
don't
of
get more average than Shadow.
the bird of mediocrity. The rest of you just hanging back right now, or you're gonna... is there anything you want to be doing, or just holding fire, waiting for your allies?
I think I'm going to be watching to see how far away they get. I know they're fast, but I don't want them too far away. So when they start getting about 50 feet away, I'm going to kind of start moving.
Okay.
I think I'm over that, Anna.
You're like 70, 80 feet away.
Okay, yeah. Basically, when you start being all distancy, so I'm kind of going to be moving around down here by now. I'm trying to not be close enough that I make noise and distract you. Also, I'm dragging Job with me. Literally, I'm holding his hand. I am not losing him in this place.
Can we look in that room? They've been in there. So
No.
should we say, oh,
So, Thero, as you move forwards, something popped.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is. I just did the biggest jump when I looked up and I saw that looking at me.
She's so cute.
Kitty!
So cute.
She was
Looks like my princess.
there staring at me. She still is.
I love her.
Anyway, so Thero, you see that orc leaves the building. You do hear the very slightest hint of a very mumbled, like, exiting conversation. You can't make out exactly what they're saying. They are speaking in Orcish, but he begins to head northward.
From where do I know? Do I know roughly whereabouts it's coming from?
So you know, it seems he was speaking to someone in the building.
What, in this building?
No, this one in the very bottom right.
This one.
Yes. He's making his way northward.
Okay, I'm just going to back off a little bit around this corner. Then I'm going to hold fire and see if I can see anything.
Okay. As you hold fire, the orc continues to walk north. And as he gets to about here, you can still see him?
Yep.
Okay. He heads off towards the east and disappears out of your vision range.
Okay. can continue on sneaking around.
I'll point inside the door and go. I'll point at Johanna and Ranos and go check that out.
Okay. Nira, are you going to jump in as well, or?
I'm sticking with the cleric.
Okay. Makes sense.
person who can take a
Ranos
beating.
slips inside and just kind of he kind of ducks into the corner, into the shadows.
Jump sees Renos go where he wanted to go and follows him.
We're gonna go in this spell.
Okay.
Now, I can see that there's like a bit of a ledge here. Is that a ledge?
It is a ledge. It's about 3 or 4 foot. It's not a huge ledge, but there is definitely an incline there that seems to like kind of lead up onto another platform.
So I could see over it, yeah?
Yes, with relative ease.
Okay. Can I tell if these buildings are empty, or can I hear any noise coming from any of them?
Make me a perception check. Yes, you will, Johanna. I'll come back to you in a second. It's difficult to tell. Unfortunately, there's a lot of like background dripping. There's a bit of water coming through the ceiling. There's a lot. You can hear wind. You can hear wind howling from the southwesterly corner, from where you are. But it's difficult to hear anything from in that general area, unfortunately. So, to bring it back, so the other group, as you step into this building, you have a quick look around, and you can quite easily see that same eye in the reverse trapezoid that I previously mentioned to Skaith and Thero.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it. Can I?
I'll allow you and one other person to make a... If Johanna, you want to look at it, it'll be a religion check.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to look at it nearer, I'd ask for an arcana check.
Okay.
I'm not doing well today.
Come on.
So, just thinking. Okay, yeah. So Johanna, you look at it. It doesn't really mean anything to you. It doesn't seem to be. You don't recognise it as any kind of religious iconography. Though Nira, it seems you recognise it from some of your studies, but you're not quite sure why. The only thing that you can really pull it towards is you've done a lot with the research of your book and such. You've done a lot of research on elementals and the like, and you can't put the 2 and 2 together, but there's definitely something. You've seen something like this in your elemental studies.
You can make tales of this?
I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, but I'm not really sure.
I know it's not associated as a major symbol with any of the major religions. Or I would even if I didn't know it, I'd recognize it.
Yeah.
So that could narrow down your search. Maybe, I don't know what it is.
I feel like it could be related to some kind of elemental. So think of, all the research I've done for the book.
Yeah. I mean, you're really smart. You're good at books.
I'm just good at reading.
Don't knock it. We need more of your kind of people. Okay. It doesn't look like...
So.
Let's go back and follow them. I do not want either of these boys going off on their own too far.
Yeah.
They will die. They will get themselves
As
stuck
I
somewhere and die.
sprint away.
So, Diroscape, as you continue to sneak round, you can see a number of different buildings. And just to the southwest, where you could hear the howling of the wind, you can see what appears to be another corridor. Very similar to the one you came in through.
Okay, I'm going to keep slowly making my way down this way. Now I can sort of peek this. Can I see that?
See what?
That.
A little bit, yeah. So as you dart your head to the right, just above the ledge, you can see the silhouettes and the dark outlines of what appears to be a humanoid, possibly orcish.
I'm gonna give Scaife like a little poke, and just like, and point out that there's an orc in this general direction to our west.
Okay.
Does he seem to be paying attention, or?
Now that you're a bit closer, you can definitely hear the sound. You can hear the very off sounds of conversation.
Okay, I'm going to keep sort of sneaking down.
Okay.
Yeah, sneaky.
At this point, I will ask the rest of you to roll me stealth checks as well. If you're going to be following behind them, you still have pass without a trace, but I'll ask you to roll me your stealth checks, please. I'll roll for Anos. Again, everyone still has plus 10.
Oh God!
I am a ninja.
27.
Yay, Ranos. Again, the DM rolls the worst.
29.
How strange.
I'll point to Thera and go. I'll let you take the lead on this. I'll follow you.
I'm going to say this. Well, there's two in there. Should we scout out some of these other buildings and see if we can do that without getting caught first? See if there's anyone else.
Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
thinking these south side buildings. I'm gonna on the badge. I'm gonna say, guys, if you come down to where you can see the ledge, and then stop there, like as in to this sort of point here.
I can't move my. That's because I'm moving the wrong person. Okay.
This will
I
tend
was
to
trying to-
give you difficulty.
I was
Right.
trying to move.
So now I'm
them.
closer to that's all right.
So, from where you are, Skaith, from where you are, you can see looking down that way. This is where you can definitely feel a breeze in
Oh,
that
God.
direction. And looking down that corridor, you can see probably about 50 feet back from where you stand, there is a heavy set of double iron doors. Big, thick, and heavy.
I go. That looks like the way out.
Identify the exit.
Make me a perception check.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's fine. You already know now. It's
yeah.
okay. Move yourself back in. So, Skaith, as you dip your head into the room, you come face first with an orc lazily lounging on his great axe. He just looks up. Huh? I'd like Skaith
Did it?
to roll
Did it
initiative.
hear me?
It didn't hear you, but it definitely saw you, so you don't get surprise, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'd like you and the orc to roll initiative, please.
Lord.
Cool.
Can we throw terrible suggestions like turn into a bat,
No, no, you can't.
turn into a dinosaur?
Okay.
Hide in
Turn
the
into
shadows
a
in the
bot.
corner.
Yes. So as
And I can't even disengage.
the orc,
I don't know.
the orc, he grabs at, he starts to grab at the haft of his axe. But you're a little bit quicker. What do you want to do?
Run.
Okay, I'm
just
going
running.
to. Oh fuck! I'll take out. I'll gonna most likely do what Skate does, and he's gonna booming blade him.
Okay. Make your
Jump
attack.
is turning to Johanna and go, "Don't worry, I'm sure he's fine."
That hits.
Okay.
Roll damage. So you do
33,
33 points of damage. Not bad.
and I'm then going to use bonus action disengage, but I don't think it would work. Does it?
It might do.
I'm going to disengage.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And then I'll go, 0, bad time in there, bad time in there.
As soon as Casey, you see this bewildered orc charges out of the building. If you want to roll your booming blade damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Oof.
As he doesn't takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and he runs out. Kind of looks around very confused at where this tricksy elf has just gone, and sees another tricksy elf not far away, and he runs towards Thero. bringing his great axe to bear, and he's going to go and make 2 attacks against Thero,
Uh-oh.
which both hit,
You could roll above 10 this week.
dealing
No.
28 points of slashing damage.
This is all my fault.
You guys
This
are
is all
so
my fault.
stupid.
So yeah,
Oh,
you get hit
God.
quite hard. I have broken the curse. Fear me, peons.
No.
Whoa, what?
You didn't die. You're not that bad. You don't multiply by 28 either. Minus 28.
No, that's why I realised what I did. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Whoops.
I'm just guessing is it back to my go then?
So now that this has happened, Thero, I'd like you to roll initiative. Okay.
I'm just gonna roll 10s and go at the same time.
Okay, Thero, your turn. This orc has just rushed out of this apparent guard room and slashed you across the chest, opening a large gash down your front.
Have we heard the noise of the booming blade?
Yeah.
Booming blade is a difficult one because it's difficult to say if it does make that much noise. Unfortunately, for now I'll rule it as leave. I just consider the ruling on board with booming blade into X noise it creates. For now, I'm not going to worry about it. Thero, what
Okay,
do you
so
want to
as I see him running towards me, I whip out my swords.
do? Yep.
Is that what
Yeah,
they
I've got
call
my
it?
sword out, and then I will make a couple of attacks against him.
Okay.
Hamlet, will Mark still be up?
I'll say yes. I'll say you've got half an hour on it.
Is it not? Okay, so I'll move my mark onto him.
Yep. They both miss.
Great.
The curse is transferred.
Skaith, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna come right beside him.
Yep.
Just come up, see that he's going after the wrong elf, and then try booming blade again. This is gonna have to kill him.
As you deal 31 points of 31 points of thunder and slashing damage. As you, this is with drown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it with drown? As you stick out with your trident and you just get him right in the side of the ribs. He just collapses to the ground in a messy pile of dark black blood. Thero, was that the concentration check for pass without a trace?
Yes.
So, fail. Pass without a trace. Pass without a trace is down, guys, it's down! But yeah, congratulations, Keith, you felled the orc. The rest of you, the rest of you, Nira and Johanna, you see this play out in a split second in front of you, and it's over before you can even react.
What the fuck?
Can I sort of just quiet everyone and then listen to see if I can hear any other rumblings?
Make me a perception check. You listen out for the sounds of stirring and movement, but none come.
I'll hand Thero my last healing elixir and go, my bad.
Is that
2d4 plus 2.
At this point, because Pass Without a Trace is down, I'm going to ask you all to reroll your stealths.
We couldn't have gone back just to the base one with 19 because that one was good.
Of course.
I seem to have transferred my curse to Ranos. So we have a 5, 17, 24, 6.
Natural 20.
So we had a natural 1 and a natural 20.
So we cancel each other out and make us
Oh,
both
I
like,
haven't,
okay.
That's fine. We'll see what your totals are.
I haven't rolled yet.
Is Johanna at disadvantage because of her armour? No, she isn't.
She's not, because it's a breastplate. It's 21. Okay, reasonable total. So, as a reminder, I generally do them as based on your totals and the mean average of what you roll, rather than having you completely fucked over by one roll. Because I'm really nice. Okay, so
We love you.
you drop down into your stealthy positions again. What do you want to do?
Guys, I'd still hold position where you are, and then if anything goes wrong, you've got our behind.
By the way, so Shadow is sort of just looking in the direction that orc originally went. So sort of that over there, he's just watching out.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
do keep flicking over there to have a look.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm aware of Shadow being there.
Okay.
What was I going to say? Can I hear anything in this building that was now stood next to you?
Give me a perception check again.
I can't roll perception.
Yeah, we should maybe I should roll the reception.
You
Probably
can't.
better.
You stop for a second and you have a listen, but you don't catch anything.
Okay.
I'll let you go in first.
You can systematically just clear building by building.
That's the plan.
Okay.
We're going like Ghost Recon on this. It's two of us. Slowly.
I'm guessing I can see that.
Yep. So as you look into the room, you can see another orc. It appears to be facing the other way. Doesn't seem to have noticed you. And now that you're there, you can hear the faint sounds of snoring coming from somewhere else inside the building.
I'm gonna like hand sign saying 1, maybe 2 in there.
I'll have a try on it. I'll let you decide when we go.
And I feel like you're playing a D&D version of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I am an assassin.
The issue is we can't just take him out in one. Assassin's Creed, you just go in and go, dead.
Just blade to the
look
back.
at that.
It's fine. Unfortunately, he's slightly heartier than that. Than your standard merchant.
You just need to put a box on their head.
Right, I say we keep going round.
Okay.
What about the rest of you? Just holding fire right now? Holding
They're
position?
still within my field of vision, right?
As if you can see them, you can see them.
I can see them. Okay, if I can dash to them, I'm holding.
That's fine.
As soon as I stop seeing them, I'm going to start sneaking around again.
Right, again, this building to myself, or whatever it is, this to myself. Can I hear anything, or...?
Perception check.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm just gonna point out to Thera. I'm gonna keep an eye on this house for now.
Okay, you put an ear out. Doesn't seem to be anything. You'd have a look around, and as you look at the entrance of the door, you can see kind of a heavy buildup of dust and rubble. It appears compared to the other ones, which you can quite easily see signs of movement. This one definitely appears to be disused, empty, abandoned.
Is there anything in there?
Poke your head inside. There's a few broken crates and damaged furniture, but apart from that, it's pretty empty.
I am going to use Mask of Many Faces, and I'm
Okay.
going to make myself look like one of the orcs.
Okay. Does Mask of Many Faces just allow you to cast Disguise Self? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you
So
cast
I can.
So you're casting
I'm
Disguise
only
Self.
5 foot. Yeah, I'm only 5'7", but I can make myself look a foot taller. So I can make myself look like a 6'7" orc.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, so you take a second to cast your spell, and are you looking like one of these orcs with their armor and such?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take the form of a lean, large orc wearing adamantine armor, sporting the white hand on your arm.
Yeah. I'm just going to look like I am someone. I am going to look busy.
The expert at doing that, I reckon.
Okay. Remember, you do not have a weapon like theirs, just saying. Okay.
Can I not change what the weapon looks like?
It's quite a large weapon, unfortunately. It's a big-ass great axe. I'm not sure if the illusion will extend that far. It's only a simple illusion. You could you could look like you've got one on your back, like as part of your kit, but you couldn't wield one, for example.
Yeah, like it's on the case. Yeah, could I have Drown on my back and Drown just looking?
I'll
like
allow it, but if you draw your weapon, it won't look like a big great axe. But if you have it stationary, like part of a stationary illusion, you're all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Guess what I'm going to ask?
Make me a perception check.
Can I see if there's anyone in this building as well?
Yes.
I'm just listening to see if there's anyone over this area.
Okay. The easterly building, very similar to the one to your south. You can see just in the inside a heavy layer of dust and debris. But the southern building, you can hear conversation and snoring.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is start making my way back.
Yep.
And just sort of peek down here a bit. And just relay everything that I know to everyone else and say, how do you want to do this? What's your thoughts, Johanna? I think the two in the building up near you may be a prime target for fireball nearer.
We need stealth.
Stealth.
It's a big spell to use when we could probably take them out relatively quickly.
I'm thinking there's at least two in that building, at least two in your building, and at least two over here.
Ranos perks up at this point. He does say, aren't we here just to kill one of them? Do we have to fight everyone in the city?
We have to know which one we have to kill.
I get the feeling he won't be sleeping on a rough bed mat if he's their war chief.
He'll have a very fancy hat.
Probably have a
Or
fancy
something.
hat and maybe some guards. I think these just might be the grunts.
Blood of his enemies.
We could always go check out that door that Scaife found. Did that door look like a gate, as in like in and out of the fort, or did it just look like a door into a room?
It
like
looked
a big
like
door
a
into a big room.
heavy set double doors made of thick reinforced iron.
Talking about Assassin's Creed, I think Nathan's about to be assassinated.
Yeah. Your cat just climbed out of the window.
Yeah, does that.
Like literally, it's really like.
Yeah, it's okay. She's quite far away. It's all right. She's actually there. Yeah. I look down and she's just drinking. She's planning. It's okay.
Cute.
I have a sentinel with her. It's okay.
She's casing you out at the moment.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Ignore the
Now
cute.
worked out where everything is in his house.
Ignore the cute cavern creatures. I know that mouse cat is really cute, but we're here to go and hunt orcs.
Okay, so do you reckon we should try going through this door and see if Mr. Big Shot's through there? Just go straight to the money
better
shot.
hat.
Yes, I know. I love your hat.
Didn't you say there was? Didn't you say there was wind coming from there? Sounds more like an exit to me.
I think
Okay.
so.
Let's keep going round then. So I'm going to keep going round this way.
Building down there.
How deep does this water look, by the way? Can I tell?
Make me a perception check. just have a macro set up for it.
Yeah.
I was actually going to go and see. Can I loot that body?
You can go and
If
have
we
a look
didn't
at
loot
it.
the bodies,
Hmm?
we should probably pick up all Antivantine battle axes. Probably worth a bit.
Yeah, I was planning on
Also-
looting.
Very heavy, and if you fill, you won't be able to fit many in your bag before you run out of bag space.
I could fit at least one though.
You could easily
have-
fit a handful of them, but again, very heavy. And if you say, I want to collect 20 battle axes, your bag of holding will run out of space.
I want to collect probably a maximum of 5, or depending on how difficult it starts being. I will be
Imagine
happy with 2.
only a very large barbarian would be able to wield one of these
To be
things.
fair, I'll be happy
Yeah.
personally with one. If
They'll
I
also
can
be able to
get
be
a
sold, though.
second one, that's a bonus. If I can get 3, that's an even bigger bonus. But I'm willing to take as many as I can fit, rather than as many as I want.
Okay.
Zero has a bag of holding too that he rarely ever uses.
He has
I
a
don't have a
quiver
bag
of
of holding.
Alona, which
I have
would
a
not
quiver.
fit a great axe.
Oh, okay.
Well,
It's
it can
designed to
only
fit
fit-
bows.
Yes.
Oh,
It's got the
spears
space
or-
inside, it just doesn't have an aperture that you could fit it in.
Yeah, unless you like
Yeah.
shrunk the great axe head down to about that size, it's probably not going to work.
Hammy, don't you have reduced size, Nero?
It only lasts for a minute.
And then you can't get
Yeah,
it
it's
back
fine.
out again.
You get it in. Well, then you reduce size and I'll take it out.
I don't think it works. Again, we've had this discussion. If you want to try and cast magic inside a bag of holding,
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
I am only
well,
joking. I'm just trying to wind you up.
Can I loot this one body?
Make me an investigation check.
I just want to loot one body. There's not any theoretical decisions on 20 bodies. I just want to loot one body.
I really want you to roll a 1 so Nathan can go, he doesn't have an axe.
18 bitches.
You don't see the axe; it disappeared. You rifle through bodies. It's very, very difficult to search the body as it is encased in this thick adamantine plate, which is very heavily buckled and kind of bolted into place. You do find a great axe. If you wanted to search him more, you'd probably have to remove the armor.
Can I slice through the buckles? How long would that take?
They're quite thick leather straps, but you could theoretically do it, though it probably wouldn't be quiet.
Yeah, I've got a
I'm going to
knife.
see what she's doing. I'm going to go, it's alright, we'll get it off another one.
Do you
There'll
want
be
to
more.
get a cool hat like mine?
No.
I don't need a hat. They don't fit on my hair. I've got too much hair to fit a hat.
Looking at John, it really doesn't fit him either.
No.
You don't have enough hair to wear a hat.
I'm pretty sure he could probably use one of their helmets as a breastplate.
I'm going to take a knife. I'm going to kind of start sawing. And I'm going to just kind of think, judge. I'm not doing it to cut the buckle. I'm doing it to see, test tensile strength and thinking about how fast it might be later. Yeah, it's a bit too much right now.
Make me a
I
stealth
do
check.
I'm trying to very much. I'm not trying to not do anything too much with it. I'm just kind of shit.
You kind of grab hold of the buckle and two of the plates. Kind of as you pull the buckle a little bit, they ting.
Shh, shh, shh.
The sound resonates around.
Shit. No. Bad. Up.
Over
What
is it?
visibility have we got?
Okay.
You
I'm
hear,
running back.
you hear,
To Nira. How far can I run?
jump, Johanna, you hear. What was that? From the, as you turn around, you see the ledge above you. You kind of, as you turn around to move, you lock eyes with a large orc stood in the top left-hand building here. And he starts to make his way outside.
Fuck.
Oi! We got intruders!
I'm going to send a blast his way.
And I'd like everyone,
Yeah.
apart from Thero and Skaith, to roll initiative.
Damn it. Why can't I
Hey, look,
click anything?
it wasn't me that did something stupid.
Actually, Ranos is kind of Ranos and Nero are around the corner.
Well, Nira can see me.
Yeah.
Yes. So Ranos and Nero will go next round. They missed round one.
Okay.
Can I just say, I'm going to keep an eye on these two, and if they look like they're going to get involved,
I couldn't click my clicker.
then
Why
I'd
can't
like
I
to make attacks.
Because I'm on the
against them.
ruler thing, that's
Yeah.
why.
That might cripple your chances, Dash,
Right.
if you're using a ruler rather than a button.
I know. Can I keep the 16 if I roll again? Just to put me on the token.
Roll it again, and I'll give you the 16.
Thank you. Unless it's better.
No, 16.
Didn't know if this one instead as well. I'm still first, second, to be honest. Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
So, Johanna, as you look, you see this large, lumbering orc start to he has to pull himself out of the doorway. The doorway was not designed for a creature of his size. And he moves forward, he draws the great axe from his back. What do you want to do?
I forgot something. I had the spirit blade open. How long has it been since we started?
I think that's probably dropped by now.
Cool. I just wanted to double check. Okay, I am going to throw a sacred flame at it as my action.
Okay. He's saving throw for dexterity.
Oh, bollocks. Do you know what I've just realised?
Shoot.
All these perception checks I've been making, because I'm looking for orcs, I had advantage on it.
That's a
Shoot.
shame. So as you look, you call this pillar of radiant energy from the ceiling, and the orc just sidesteps it.
Shoot. 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 Shoot.
And yes, I'm still having my dinner.
I'm running up. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna freaking tackle it. I'm fighting an orc now. Okay. I don't have any bonuses. I am not a bonus spell person. Yeah, I'm not going to bring up my spiritual weapon again because that's if you use level 2 spells. Okay, I'm done. I am done. I have nothing. Okay, I am just going to run at it and charge. Can I intimidate it?
No.
While charging?
No, you're not the most intimidating figure, unfortunately.
I know, I'm too short. Can I just growl at it?
You can growl. Growl off. Okay. As this happens, as you run up, you can see the figure of one of the other orcs in the back room. Can you guys still hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He barges his way through, kind of pushes past his orcan brother. What was that you did? Goes for 2 swings.
Wouldn't John go first?
Potentially, but
Hit and miss.
nah. First one hits, dealing 16 points of slashing damage.
God.
John, you're up.
Having seen Johanna charge into the fray and growl, he takes his helmet off reluctantly and rushes forward,
Okay.
growling as well,
Okay.
and goes to hit the person who hit his friend. So let's see, that would be 2 platoon and an unarmed.
Unarmed strike if you're using the unarmed strike as a bonus action, yes.
Okay, so... Ha! Urgh!
That's a miss.
Urgh!
That'll hit, and then roll your unarmed as well.
Where's that on there? There we go.
That's a miss, so just 1 platoon strike. 11 points of piercing damage as you jab him jab between one of the gaps in the plates.
And growling at him.
And growling. Okay.
The
Nero
two
doesn't get to go
shortest
this
people
round.
looking up and growling.
The other orc is going to go ahead and make 2 strikes against Johanna. I'll take it. Which does... my damage rolls. I'm making up for last week. You take 15 points of slashing damage as the orc cleaves you across the front.
Shit. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Ranos' turn. He's going to pop... Hearing the sounds of combat, he's going to pop his head round the corner. Look at what's going on. And go, oh, for God's sake. He is going to cast...
I'm kind of dying again.
Cast Help the Cleric.
He's going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level on Johanna. You receive 11 points of healing.
Not that much.
Yeah, 11 points of healing. And then he's going to also cast... Let's have a look. he got prepared? Not a lot, actually. Oh, no, I get it. He doesn't have prepared spells at all. He just ticks those. And that makes sense. What he's used and what he hasn't. He's going to cast... He's not gonna burn anything high. He's gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the nearest orc. Because that's why is Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So it's a DC Wisdom save. DC 15 Wisdom save for the orc. Fails. So after slashing across you, you see the orc just in front of John. And just collapses to the ground in a fit of chuckling laughter. Johanna, your turn.
So I was just trying to do some math in my head.
Don't do that.
I
You're
know.
adding 11. 27.
I know. 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, I'll do it. Sorry, it's because some of this happens too fast. I'm trying to work out how much I can do before I die. I could probably take... Right, okay, I'm not going to hit the one that's laughing. I am just going to stab the one that isn't.
Okay, make sure you take 11 points of healing as well.
I took that. I went to 16.
You're on 16 still.
Yeah, no, I went from 5
Oh,
to 16.
fair enough. That'll hit. Roll damage. 17 points of slashing necrotic damage. Not too bad. Okay, that orc is out of commission. He's going to repeat his save. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do. Thanks.
Guys, I have potions in my bag. Also, can we... I don't know, can we sit on that laughing guy without attacking him? Don't attack the laughing guy, if you can.
Okay. Ranos on his turn, because no one else is going to do it, informs Thero and Scathe that combat is going down. He says, guys,
we probably just hear bits and parts of it, yeah.
guys, fighting, help! Johanna got greedy.
When can we move though?
So
we're not in
you
the
roll
initiative.
if you at the beginning of the next round. That's when you'll kick in.
Right.
Okay, that orc is down. Jump, you're up.
24.
If you want to roll yours now as well, you can, Thero. Okay, so jump.
14.
They're still before the orcs.
Charles,
Sorry.
your turn.
John,
right.
help me.
The one of them's dead, right?
No, one
No,
of
one of
them's, one of them's attacked by Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
In which case, I will not attack that one.
That would be wise.
Imagine, I've just told you guys not to, so
Yeah.
he listens to me sometimes.
Yeah. So I will attack with a platoon against the one who is not laughing.
I love that it's still called the platoon. That was the best decision ever.
Yes, it really was.
Okay, the first one hits, the second one misses. Do you roll damage? Do you are you unarmed as well?
I think so, yes.
Okay, give me an unarmed strike, which misses. So roll 1 platoon. 6 points of piercing damage, not bad.
Jump looks sad.
Nira, you're up.
Which one is the one that... Oh, I see. So presumably I could move to there.
Yes. Nira, what do you want to do?
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah. I'll, Yeah, just firebolt the one that isn't on the ground.
Okay, make your attack. It's a miss.
Right?
Apparently you guys used up all of your good rolls last time.
Apparently.
I'm now getting all of mine. Okay. This orc is going to looking around. He is going to so this is not the time for laughing. And he's going to go ahead and make one attack against Jomp and one against Johanna. So that's a crit to Jomp for
Surprisingly little damage.
70. So Jump, the orc just turns around, slices down against Jump, cutting a larger gash from shoulder to stomach, and then uses that momentum to spin round, but Johanna blocks it with her shield. As Jump, you take 17 points of slashing damage.
That could have been a lot worse.
Indeed, could have been a lot better as well. Okay, top of the initiative table. Skaith, you've just heard over the edge of your badge that something's going down.
Okay, I can't see or hear much. Maybe 20. I'm not going over the edge, so I won't see.
I go for a swim.
I run and jump into the lake. It turns out to
I'm
only
gonna
be
bonus
half the-
arc and dash. Or another. Fuck it, I can't see anything. I'm gonna action dash too.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Actually, can I stop there? And I am going to be watching in here for movement.
Okay. Rhinos is going to... He's going to clamber up the rock face. Let's see, what's his movement? Yeah, he's going to expend another 5 feet of movement to gather up there. He moves up and kind of sticks himself into this corner. And he very quietly strums his mandolin. Like, stop dying! Stop dying! And he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on Jump. So Jump regains 11 HP. And that's his action. It's bonus action. That's all he's got. Ignore that. Okay. Well, it could have been that, but it wasn't. Okay, Johanna, your turn.
Stabbing.
Okay, make your attack.
16.
That's a miss.
Ah, fuck. I'm going to continue to growl.
Okay. Thero, I love the fact that you guys are having more trouble against 2 orcs than you did against 8. This is impressive. Thero, you're up.
So I'm going to use 35 feet of movement to run to there,
Yep.
where I can see absolutely Google. So can I stand in this square?
I'll allow it.
Yeah. So I'm going to dash to there. And that's me.
Okay. Both Thero and Skaith, I want stealth rolls from you as well, please.
Cool.
Can you stealth while
28.
dashing?
We'll see.
You've never seen an orc run
So light-footedly.
gracefully, yeah.
It's like ballerina orc.
Okay, John's turn.
Jomp is going to try to finish off the damaged one in the hopes that the other one is still laughing.
The other one is still chuckling away. He failed his save. So... miss. Miss. Miss.
We are not doing well.
Oh my god.
Steal all the rolls.
Playing.
Karma. It tastes so nice.
Do you know what it is? Without your damage dealers, you've got nothing, have you?
Kind of. Yeah.
Jump is a damage dealer,
I mean, technically you did split the party. Neri, your turn.
Jomp is rolling so badly.
It's also probably because your cleric
I
got greedy.
would also like to say that the 2 glass cannons took out their orc, whereas the
Yeah.
2 tanks are getting taken out by their orc.
Yep. Okay, Nero, what
Yeah,
you
but
doing?
we were low already trying to tank big tanks for you guys, which means that we're not in a good position.
It's almost like you work well as a unit, not individually. So Nero, what are we doing?
Same thing.
Okay,
Keep trying it till I hit something.
that'll hit. 12 points
Yep.
of fire damage, not bad.
Please do this. Please do.
Okay, not bad. Okay, On the Orc's turn, he's going to do the same as he did before. He's going to make one strike against Jump and then one against Johanna. Both miss. The tables are turning.
There we go. That's the Nathan of old.
I'm back, guys. Did you miss me? Cete,
Yes.
you're up.
Yes, actually.
Exactly.
Okay. I'll move to here. So this guy is on the floor ruffling,
He's
and the
ruffling.
other guy is
Indeed.
up.
Go, that's old school.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll bonus action move my hex to this guy.
Yep.
And give him. Yeah. You won't be doing any wisdom checks, unlikely. So I'll then just shoot him with my bow.
I think I might have hexed the one who needs to make saves.
It's only on checks, not saves.
23 hits with sneak.
That's
So
pathetic.
14 points of piercing sneaky damage. Anything else?
I'll move to here.
Okay. Ranos is going to, just trying to conserve what few spells he has, he's going to just cast Vicious Mockery on the one that's up. Wisdom save, yep. This one's wise as no effect. Johanna, you're up. That'll hit.
Fuck
Roll
you.
damage.
Fuck you. 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 Fuck you.
As Johanna chants rhythmically under her breath, she plunges the blade deep into the orc's chest. You see the life drained from its face.
I've now got
Also-
this sort of crazy image of Johanna just.
Johanna gains multi-attack nap just for this round. Johanna, as you do so, you can feel a cold, almost a cold chill enter your hand from your blade. You gain your temporary hit points.
Ooh. How many? How many? I don't know. I need to get told.
Okay,
I forgot how many I get. I don't
it's
know
written
what I'm
on your
doing.
weapon.
Is it written? I don't read.
I know, right? It'd be a real shame if I went through the effort of creating item cards and writing stuff down for you if you didn't read it. Thera, you're up.
It's 2d4, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
I need to.
Zero. Now that the other orc's dead,
I love
he's gonna
this
stay
game,
where
I
he
love
is and
it,
shoot.
but I'm
Nah, I'm not. Actually, I'm just going to move forwards a little bit just so I've got him properly in sight.
Okay, he
Yeah,
is
well,
prone, so you will get disadvantage on the shot.
No,
Yeah, I'll
it's not
take
there.
that.
Is it not? Oh, it's on the card. It isn't copy the card. It's already cards.
Oh, bonus action, move my mark to it before I roll this.
Okay, good shout.
I just double checked mark, by the way, it lasts an hour.
Yes. So I'll say, from the previous encounters and your scouting round, you still have a good half an hour left on it.
Crit fail.
And then succeed.
First one fails, the second one does hit, just roll damage.
And I get close to some mark.
You do. So minus, so 21 points of piercing damage, not bad. As the orc remakes its wisdom save.
With
Still fails.
advantage.
With advantage, still fails anyway. End of his turn, he's going to make the check again. And he's like, oh, oh, that's not funny.
We wanted to capture one, didn't we?
Job,
No.
your turn.
Yeah, yeah, it might be worth it.
You get
Do we
advantage
want
on
to-
these ones.
Do we want to capture one? Oh, no one told me. I want.
So that'll hit, that'll miss, and roll your unarmed as well. That'll hit, so one platoon, one unarmed.
Yes. Which, having been advised, he's now gone non-lethal.
Yeah, this guy's got a while before he gets to that.
I know, but he's been told. He's been told.
He'll take 16 points of piercing and bludgeoning damage. Okay, Nira, you're up. Range attack disadvantage.
Yeah.
Is it not stood up now?
No, because at the end of his go, he broke it.
Right.
So he repeats the save at the end of its go.
I don't have anything that's non-lethal anyway, so.
I mean, fire can be non-lethal.
Can hideously
disadvantage.
scar.
Yes. Mind that!
So what's Nero doing?
Yep. Marbles
Good.
again.
Fireball. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Make your attack. Misses.
Okay.
He's dead. Okay, Skaith, you're up.
I have to get there. I'm going to use bonus action dash.
Okay, give me another stealth check.
Cool.
Never get too far.
No.
25.
Okay. Carry on, what do you want to do?
And then I'm just going to hit them with drown non-lethal, non-booming blade, just normal hit to head.
Okay. Make
So,
your attack, you have advantage.
Advantage? Yeah.
Yep. That hits.
I've been running pretty well with the advantage.
I'm aware. As you strike down with the butt of Drowned, he's still laying on the ground. You strike him in the face. You hear the crunch as part of his nose caves in, and the orc's eyes roll into the back of his head as he falls unconscious.
I'll just point in that room that they came out of. I'm going inside. Johanna, pick him up.
I'm gonna start dragging. Drag.
You as you start to drag these bodies across. Thero, you hear in Orcish. You hear something.
Shit.
You can move. If you want to move, do it now. Be quick.
How far can I move?
Just you're not in combat.
Okay. Hi guys.
We're just gonna go in here.
Are you going into the room, or are you just going to stand there?
Yeah, let's go in the room.
Yeah, I guess
Everyone in the room. Quick.
I'll stay outside. I'm gonna be.
Drag the bodies in.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I'll stand outside guard.
Okay. Just as everyone gets inside, you can Skaith. You watch another orc appears from the lower room. What have I got for this? The Benny Hill song. What's this like? Let's go with that. You watch this orc walk out of the building just as you get in, and he kind of looks around and sniffs. He walks over, and he walks over to the orc corpse on the ground. You see him. He says something in a language you don't understand, Skaith. Kicks the body.
Can I translate for him? Can I hear this?
Not from where you are, unfortunately. He says something in a language, as I said, Skaith, you don't understand.
Yeah.
And he looks up to you. And it says, Kotara!
I'll start grunting. Whoa! Whoa!
Make me a deception check with disadvantage.
Damn it! So
Oda! Gondra! He starts moving towards you.
I'll start pointing that way.
Which you point in that, just go,
Oh, oh, oh. And I'll pretend do stabby slashing motions and just point up that way.
Make me another deception check with disadvantage. He doesn't remain convinced as he walks up to you. As he just kind of stands right in front of you. He just kind of looks behind you, looking at the pile of adventurers in
I was
front of
behind the
him,
door.
Yeah, we're sorry.
as Jomp stood right in the doorway.
Yeah.
Once again wearing a helmet.
Looks at eyes you narrowly. And he draws his blade and goes for a strike against Skaith.
Can I? Okay. Go. Yeah. Roll attack. So.
He's
I'm
going
at,
to go for a single strike against Skaith.
Oh, fuck.
As you take uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
So you take 13 points, reduced to 6 slashing damage.
What's that?
As he now knows that you're not illusioned as well. The illusion stays. Concentration check, actually.
It's on concentration. Oh, for a hex.
Is it not on concentration?
Nope.
Let's have a look.
It just lasts for an hour.
What a
but I
strange
hex
spell.
up.
Well, the creature knows that you're illusioned because of the way the attack went, but you do lose your hex. Okay, and at that point, can you guess what I'm going to ask you to do?
Roll initiative.
Come on then, if you want to. The cat is getting closer, just so you know. She's moved over from a water bowl to a food bowl. She's definitely scoping
he's
the
slowly
area.
Assassin Creeding you.
Exactly. Where's Ranos? There you are. I'm just going to move your Hannah aside.
That's fine.
Oh.
Okay. Sending. Top of the round. Jump.
John, did you take those 10 points?
Did you channel Divinity just to give Jump 10 points?
I downloaded a bit of Divinity a while ago, and yes, part of it was to give Jump 10 points.
When did you cast it? Well, did you cast it when you got into this room?
Huh?
Did you cast it when you got into this room?
I got it into as we were coming into the room. I wrote it down and everything. People were talking.
I did see. I was confused that you'd waste your channel Divinity on that.
Okay, no, I
I
did
can
not
use it
add
twice,
Okay.
so I used it once.
So I should add 10 points to HP. What that
I
is?
mean, I
what,
took 20,
really?
so yeah.
Jump
Okay.
only has a maximum of 60. He's already at half.
Oh,
So he cannot.
No, he isn't.
He's at
He's at
31.
19 at the moment.
According to your token, it has 31.
Oh, in which case it's actually it's disappeared off my screen. I can't see what it is anymore. Even though I'm selected him, it's gone.
I'll deal with Jump. Don't worry about it. So Jump. Oh, it's because he's apparently according to the sheet he has 0. Okay, so he had 30. Just think back, 'cause he went quite low. Ranos healed him up to 21, I think.
Well,
So,
I was
that's right, I got it.
so he'll take 9.
So he can take 9 points of healing if you want to waste your channel Divinity on that.
I have 2 points, and I needed the other 20, so.
Okay, Jump is up to 30 HP. Okay,
Jump's water whip takes what key point?
takes 2 key points. He takes some key points, I can't remember how many.
Okay.
If you wait.
Right. I was just. Yeah. In which case, I think he'll save his stuff. He'll charge forward and try to clonk him then.
Okay, 3 attacks.
Yep.
Miss. Hit. Hit. So 1 crit and 1 unarmed strike.
Of course, it's not a crit, is it?
It is not because they're immune to crits. So 11 points of damage and 7. So 18 points of piercing bludgeoning damage. Just little Jump runs out, scoops between Skaith's leg. Yeah, yeah. Makes his attacks. Thera, you're up. Wherever you are. Oh, you're underneath Nera.
I'm stood.
Ooh.
I'm stood nearer.
Okay. Oh, we just lost. We'll give Tom a second to work through his technical difficulties.
For some reason, the call cut me off.
Okay.
Perfect timing.
Right, so I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to move my mark onto this douche,
Yeah, sure.
and then I'm going to fire at him twice. Has he been injured yet?
He
Yes.
has. First one misses. Second one hits.
Second one hits.
So you get that plus your mark plus Colossus. So 12 points of piercing
12
damage.
points of damage.
Not bad.
Not
Okay.
great.
No. Skaith, you're up.
I'm like, ow, bitch. And then booming blade with dragon.
Okay. That'll hit. Roll damage. 29 points of damage. Not bad.
Because I am Sir Skaith the Brave, I am going to gracefully run away. Bonus action, disengage, and then run to here.
Okay. Fair enough.
Jump looks vaguely disapproving as you run away, leaving him with the orc.
Yeah. I know. I'm really disappointed. I can't actually. I'm like, Johanna, get in front of me. Ah!
Such a brave champion he is. Okay, in that response, the orc is going to go ahead and make 2 unarmed strikes against Jump. Sorry, 2 great axe attacks against Jump. The day of the crits.
Oh,
Wow.
As Jump takes 18 point. I will do the damage, but it takes 18 points of slashing damage. It's very relaxing music to play. This is Gwent music.
I'm
yeah.
so
this
glad.
is, yeah.
Yes.
We're playing cards with your lives. Okay. Johanna, your turn.
Fuck me, damn asshole. I am going to. How many of them? There's just one outside, right? And it's just jump. I can make that. I'm gonna run. That's 30. How many feet is that? I can't count.
You can easily get in front of the orc.
Yes.
It's
Sorry.
not far.
This is an ongoing thing of Natasha can't count, and this is
like-
not good. With,
It's 20 feet, you're fine.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
At some point, I am going to be stable enough and have enough money to get a second screen, and it's going to be completely different
Sounds good. That hits.
because I
Roll
don't have
damage.
to get very confused switching between things.
Okay. As you charge out of the room and you plunge your blade, piercing a crack between the adamantine plates as you sink your blade sinks deep as you draw the life force from this creature, slaying him, gaining more temporary HP. Sneering slightly. Definitely not. Totally not a hashtag not a vampire.
Yeah.
Okay, he is down.
Can I just ask, has Johanna at any point ever gone, I want to suck your blood?
No, because that's weird.
Not yet. There is still time.
Jump is
Stay
dragging the body
quiet.
into here because that appears to be what we do.
Okay,
I'm going to take this body and I'm going to drag it in.
drag the body in. Okay,
And how far away is the other body?
Where are all the healing potions? Who's got them? How many have we got?
I'm not giving them. Oh god.
Very certain Johanna's got like 1,000,001.
I have.
So just
Oh.
Jump sitting there sort of bleeding going,
Right.
do we have any healing potions?
I just freaking healed you.
it's
Fucking
Skaith's,
big axe.
it's Skaith's bad acting abilities. Blame him.
I do.
Okay, I was trying to act in a language I don't speak. Difficult to do.
And the
I am
sound
going
coming.
to
This,
give
you've got this
him-
big orc speaking like Skaith in front of you. It's very disconcerting.
A regular healing potion and a tonic
For
to
Jump.
jump.
Okay, so Charles, roll 3d4 plus regular healing potion, and that is 2d4 3d4 plus 5.
0.
This
Yep.
is just shot
I'll be
potions.
the
What?
0. I'll be the face if we ever need to talking, and you just like stand behind me and you do all the talking. I'll move my
I
mouth.
tried to do that. I asked
Right.
if I could hear what you were saying so I could translate for you.
Yeah, my grunting effort not that good.
Apparently not.
Okay.
Okay, team. What
I
do you want to
personally
do?
think, yeah, we need to head in this direction.
Don't we still have an unconscious orc next to us?
You do.
Oh yeah, we do. We need to talk to him first.
Yes.
Can we
How long do they
Tie-
stay unconscious for?
You don't know. I know. I've rolled.
Can
for
someone
it.
tie up that orc? How many? Didn't we discuss this last time?
Don't you have no
I'm the
rope
knot
left?
person.
You used to give
Yeah,
rope.
we used 2 people's ropes, didn't we?
We have extra rope.
So you tie up
So
the
we
orc,
used- And gag him.
and you gag him. Skaith pulls a mysteriously placed ball gag from his pocket.
Yeah.
John takes this one's hat.
Okay.
I'm
So
now
You pull
happy
the
with,
other
like,
dead orc
Asterix
into the room
cartoons
already.
where he's collecting helmets.
okay. So what are you guys doing?
We need to wake him up. Johanna, do you have the ability to wake him up?
Just stand on his toe.
I mean, I can kick him.
Can we slap him awake to rouse him?
I don't think you could tame orcs.
You slap him around a little bit. Nothing happens.
Okay.
What do you want him for? Why are we going to talk to an orc?
We
Just kill him and
the
move on.
idea to see if we can get an idea of where we're meant to go.
I'm fairly
Yeah.
certain I know where
He's
we were
gonna
meant
tell
to go,
us.
Scaife. I'm pretty sure we were stood next to it when this happened.
What did you want
I
the
know-
orc for? John asks Johanna suspiciously.
I don't know. Someone mentioned orcs.
If we can get any kind of information out of them, it'd be helpful.
You really think
Orcs
that's gonna
don't
happen
really
though?
talk.
Rana says, I say we end him and just carry on. Do we not know where we
Ciro's
need
just
to
gonna
go?
pull out his sword and kill him, and then move on.
That
Orcs
works.
die.
Orc's dead.
Right, I'm gonna come back,
Then
and I'm
Who
gonna
killed the
listen
orc
to-
and with which sword? Which is where John
The-
was going.
Thero killed it with the Thero sword.
I'm force lifing back up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna listen
Temporary
to
HP,
see
not
if I
max.
can hear
Sorry,
Yeah.
temporary
anything
not
else
yet.
from this building.
I have virtue, which is 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier temporary health points. Can I do that? It's a cantrip. Can I do that? I'm doing it.
You can only have one source of temporary hit points. So if you
Okay.
already have temporary,
Can I put the? Is it on me or somebody else?
I don't know, it's your spell.
you can give us.
I'm reading it. Touch one creature. I am giving them to somebody.
Give it
Who
to
am I
Jan.
giving? I'm giving them to Jomp. Jomp has 7 temporary hit points.
Which is probably a good thing.
They were.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see if there's anyone if I can hear anything from this building again.
Yeah, I'll listen to because I'm a bit better in this thing.
Well, I
So-
remembered that I got advantage on rolls to find orcs.
Virtue only lasts for 1 round.
Didn't Skate have a
I am just worried that there's something might happen the next few.
Okay,
Sick.
so Jomp, you gain 7 temporary HP, and 6 seconds later you lose it again.
Oh, it's me. Okay.
Oh.
No, wait. It works. That's what I'm trying. It works. It might have be useful later.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm trying to hear if there's any other strange noises coming from this building.
Make me a...
Already done.
perception- Oh. You can hear snoring.
Okay, cool.
Are we going to deal with that, or are we just going up?
No, let's just leave him there.
Okay, I'm just going to put it through.
Right, can I just ask if we snuck in while he was asleep, could we just insta kill him, or would it be like, can we not just sneak over and like slice his throat?
It's an interesting question.
Fresh.
That fall under the assassin rules for Skate.
Kind of.
Yeah.
The creature would indeed be surprised, but I wouldn't give you an insta-gib on him. You'd make an attack, which would be an auto crit and auto hit. Doesn't mean if you don't kill him though, he will get up and kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just leave him be.
Okay, we'll put over we'll put it over the mic saying, no more fucking about. Let's just go up. No more loud noises.
Okay, so you're moving as a
Sorry.
group unit. If so,
Yeah.
Moving to
I would
move
need
that
more
body back to where it is, the other side.
Oh, do you need more stealth rolls from me and
I'd
Skate?
like a group stealth roll.
We're better together anyway.
I don't have advantage on that, but that's fine because my first roll's a 26.
Yep.
It's funny. Nate, we were talking, me and Tom, about Tom's favorite terrain. Forest was the wrong one. You should have picked dungeon or cave, and he would have been.
Or underground.
Yeah. There's a few variants of that one. It's interesting. Anyway, okay, so we have 0, blah 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 blah. Okay, average rolls. Okay, so keep moving yourselves along where you need to go. You're sticking as a group now, are you?
Yeah, the other guys should be like, say,
30, 40 feet back.
like, yeah, 30 feet back.
Okay, carry on.
Jumpy is going to trail Johanna wherever Johanna
This
goes.
That is definitely
this
not
was
30
the
feet
storeroom,
back.
wasn't
Yeah.
So there was nothing in the right-hand building, Theo.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you do hear
I'm gonna-
hearing sounds from the southern one.
Yeah, as I go, I'm just going to warn people where the noises are coming from in terms of keep wide berth to them rooms.
I fall over a rock and then stand very still for a second, trying not to do anything bad.
Right, can I tell if there's anything in this building?
Make a perception check.
Why can't I find perception? There we go. I've literally rolled it a million times today. Fucking hell, even advantage doesn't help.
You're pretty sure you can hear ragged breathing, that's about it. Or just breathing.
Okay,
You get the idea, if
keep
there is
walking
something in there, it's pretty close.
on. Okay, I'm just going to keep moving on. And then warn people that there's something right near the doorway of this
Okay.
room.
Yes.
So as you all sneak tiptoe past, you can see in the
We just go-
inside of the room, just as you sneak past, you can see what appears to be this orc chiseling something into the wall.
Shh, shh, shh. Stop.
Can you see over his shoulder what it is?
It's difficult to see in the low light. You only get a very quick glimpse as you pass it.
That's Shadow's roll. He's coming up near us.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gonna try
I'm just
and
going to take him off for now, just so
get
when we're
round
moving,
the
I don't have to
corner,
move two
get
people.
round the corner, get round the corner.
Okay. So as you move forwards, you can see, both of you, Thero, Skaith, you can see that you seem to have come across another one of these worked corridors leading it further away.
Okay.
I think it's this way, guys.
Haven't we come back nearly to where we started?
Almost.
You did.
Didn't I find
Congratulations,
that
you've gone
shortcut that we could
literally
go around?
the longest route possible.
I know, I tried to go down the shortcut straight away. Someone messed that
Do we
idea
just
up,
go round the
remember?
circle?
Oh yeah, some rogue.
Yeah.
We're
Some
so
rogue
stupid.
went rogue. I think you've got a hole in your wall just here, by the way, Nathan.
There are a few. It's not perfect. As you can probably tell from the way the stuff lines up, it's not great.
Can I hear any noises coming from down here?
Make me a. You know what?
I thought you might say that.
Do you want me to make a investigation check?
4.
I'm just looking at the floor for anything strange or just to make sure.
Okay, make an
There's
investigation
nothing
check.
odd.
Yeah,
Almost found an interesting hole in the wall he's examining.
I'll put Job through the hole in the wall in a second.
Should we look
I
at all
don't
the
see
wall
shit.
together?
Nope. There, I plugged the hole.
That's what he said.
He did say it just now. Were you not paying
Okay.
attention?
Tom, dirty old man Brian, doing what he does.
Yep. Okay then. So Thera, you have a listen, and you don't hear anything. However, there's a strange smell. You know what orcs smell like. You can smell orc. Well,
It's definitely this way, guys.
it's like orc, but there's something off about it.
Something odd down here.
And at that point, we will call our break.
Just a little bit later than normal.
Just a little bit. We did start a little bit later as well. So, okay, guys, we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Do we still need a sponsor? Because I would heartily recommend but I put it on the other day and it's still on and perfect.
Is that super dog in it?
Amazing.
I'm going away.
It's just nail polish. It's not even gels. It's just nail polish, but it's amazing. I'm saying this to anyone. If you want to sponsor us, I will talk about your beauty trends all the time. I love your products. Yeah.
I'm trying to work out whether Divinity Original Sin is still worth 30 quid.
I don't know what that is, so I don't know.
That's the newer one, is it?
No.
Well, you should be able to get it for less than that if you wait for sale.
Yeah, but do I wait for a sale? That's the question.
Oh dear.
So what I'm thinking is one of my mates and I recently played Baldur's Gate online,
Mhm.
and it was quite good fun.
No, I've never actually got round to doing the multiplayer boulders.
Well, I only actually found out you could do it the other day because I've got the original version of it, not the original version, but like a re-release that's from like the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
it didn't have online, so I think it was the first on disc version they did. So I've got that version, and that didn't have online, but if you buy it on Steam, it does.
Yeah, no, I've got the original CDs of, I think there was about 6 CDs or something stupid.
Yeah.
But I've got it on Steam as well.
You see, I only got it on Steam the other day.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't even get it on Steam. I got it on, is it GOG? GOG?
Oh yeah, no, GOG's... I should buy more things on GOG.
It's cheap. They do some really good deals on there.
Also, there's no DRM, which is... I am against DRM for a number of reasons.
Why?
It just... There are a great many reasons why DRM makes the world a worse place.
Really? I don't know. I kind of get it. I've got a lot of friends who are games developers who would probably argue different with you, to be honest, Charles.
Well, I don't buy things because they have DRM.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I would agree with that.
Yeah, but there's not that I begrudge them the money. It's just I'm not putting up with this crap on my product. I'll buy something else.
I agree with whatever. Actually, I disagree.
The DRM debate.
Oh. Space Invaders.
It's not me this time.
No. That's Tom Space Invader Brown. Or maybe it was... No, maybe not. Oh! There, Tom. We're getting a lot of feedback from you, I think.
Tom's dropped out.
Oh, it's Tom dropping out, isn't it? I keep thinking it's Skaith dropping out. Because obviously Skaith and... Sorry, Danny and Tom's Skype pictures are very similar, obviously. They both have, like, young kids in them.
Well, you need one to have an ice cream so you can tell which one's Tom.
It's true, yeah. God.
I'm sorry that took so long.
Which bit?
It literally took us an hour and a half to move.
To walk around the
50
lake.
feet.
Yes.
Yes, but we could have just gone the short way. But
Yeah.
Oh, no, stop it! Kill it! Kill it with fire! I kicked him. Oh, now we've got rustling as well. God damn it. One day I pray for a session without audio. Hello?
Am I alright now?
Yes.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
So I'm on my phone, and I think my headphones have pulled out slightly, so they weren't quite in.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that was very painful. Oh god, Assassin's Creed cat going again.
She's like sneaking around in the background.
I think Poppy is a
Back up,
big
look.
fan of your new arrangement.
She kind of is. It took her a while to see if she could get off of the... Because that corner used to be where my desk was.
I know.
So it's quite easy for her to
Oh, what?
crawl across. But she's... I could just see her tail sticking out.
So Nathan, do you want to join this
She's
debate?
failed a stealth roll.
Is Divinity Original Sin, the original one, the first one, still worth 30 quid?
Oh, definitely. The other half nearly broke up with me at one point because I keep stunning her with lightning. I think because
Does it have a very D&D feel to it?
It does. It really does. The combat is very complicated with all its elements. So you can put a poison cloud down and then explode it, or you can make it rain and put water on the ground and then electrify the ground and stun everyone in it. You make static clouds, and the combat's very interesting. It's based on a turn-based action point system, so you can save stuff up or move around or attacks. Blah 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 blah.
And am I right in saying it's 2-player max? Is that right?
The first one's 2 players,
Yeah.
and it's designed to be played with 2 people because you have dual dialogues, so you get 2 main player characters. You create 2 main player characters, and they interact with each other and argue with each other and stuff like that. You can set them into AI, but it's made to be played with 2 people. And the new one, Divinity 2, is 4-player co-op. So we're playing through that at the moment. But yeah.
What, 1 or 2?
So we're playing through 1 at the moment. We'll be doing 2 afterwards. But yeah, if there's even the slightest tiny bit of water on the ground, because I'm playing a wizard, my wizard has a lightning staff. So if when I fire my staff and it hits anything near the water, it electrifies our tank, which is her. And even I've zoomed in, like, there's no water there. And apparently, when you hit the enemies, they bleed, and that counts as water. So yeah, no, it's fine. So yeah, but no, it has a very D&D feel to it, and it's not very handholdy. Sometimes it's not clear what you have to do. We've had to Google several things, but definitely worth getting.
As you have to do with a lot of games
You see,
nowadays.
my issue is that on GOG, you can buy Divinity Original Sin 2 for the same price you can buy Divinity Original Sin 1 on Steam.
I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that. The one that you're paying 30 quid for is not the original, it's the enhanced version.
Yes, there's an enhanced
Read it.
edition, which is basically just kind of
With the
all
DLC
the
in it.
kind of. It's kind of lots of mode. I don't actually know the difference between the 2. I've only played the enhanced, but for 30
Well,
quid, it's worth it.
If you're playing it on a big size screen, the graphics of the original
No, the original
don't look nice.
They're pretty new. It's not a graphical enhancement.
Ah,
It's a
right. No, I
system.
thought it was like Baldur's Gate.
No,
I don't
Divinity is quite a new game still. The original one isn't
Okay,
old.
okay.
Yeah, no, it came out in 2014.
Yeah.
Oh, you can play it single player.
Yeah. You can play it single player.
Ooh.
Again, you have 2 player. It is made for
There
2
is-
player, but
on
your
Steam,
second
so
one,
on-
you can give them. There are multiple AI personalities you can give them, so that you can play it single player quite easily. The only problem I found when I tried to play it single player is because each character you have has their own inventory, their own skill systems, all their own stuff, and managing that 4 times for me was a ball ache. Trying to manage my
4 times.
Yes, so you have to. You get 4-player party. So you
Oh,
get 2
in
main
2, you
characters
mean?
and 2 NPCs
In number 2, you mean?
in the first one.
Oh,
So
in
it's
the
still
first one.
4. You still get 4 party members in the first one, but you only 2-player characters.
Right.
But you still, if you're only playing the first one solo and you're managing 4 people, because obviously you want to send elemental arrows to your archer, you want to send plate to your tank, and managing 4 characters with that much detail wore me down a little bit. But having 2
That's
and 2
just like a
makes
Bioware
sense.
game, though.
Kind of is, but
Yeah, it's like like Dragon Age.
like Dragon Age, but
That's easy.
again, you're only it sounds silly, but you're only managing 1 inventory. With Dragon Age, you have a group inventory rather than 4 separate bags.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Again, It's only a small thing, but after 10 hours of doing that, it got to me. It got irritating to me.
Dragon Age Origins, there's independent inventories because you have to kind of assign some things to individual people. Because I know those constantly swapping some things out.
If you're fine with doing that, then I would heavily recommend it. It's very funny as well. It's got a lot of good humour to it.
Maybe after Christmas. I should have some time after Christmas.
You know, the kind of simple humour, like you look at a tombstone. Here lies Frederick, killed by dying. And stuff like
that's
that.
funny.
Alright.
And there's one bit we've just done in one of the cities. There's a brothel, and there's girls outside. You say you basically pay them for an evening's entertainment, and they walk you upstairs and they take your requests, like what are you into, what do you want, and then they read you a bedtime story.
That's really
The thing is, you're locked in the room and you can't leave. It's a long story.
Is this the developers going, I shall teach you not to be evil?
Basically, you tried to be naughty. You're staying in the fucking room. So yeah, but it's, again, very good. Anyway, we're back. We're a little bit off topic. We're time is short anyway, so I'm going to start talking about Divinity.
I'm very
Yeah.
tired.
Moving back in. So, you're here. Skate still looks like an orc. There, you can smell something funky from down the corridor. You can see...
Scathe.
Yeah. The corridor that you're in is kind of seems to be worked stone, and there seems to be like a worked stone pathway, but the walls themselves go for a certain length, and then they seem to break away to natural stone once more, as if you're walking into another smaller cavern, but is paved.
Okay. Just gonna keep on slowly. That's the key here, guys. Making our way down here.
Making your way downtown, walking slow.
Maybe me and Tiro ahead, sneaking.
Okay. I'll ask.
Can I?
I'll ask you both to re-roll stealth.
Yeah.
You will be able to in a second. Depends once you've re-rolled your stealth.
As well, if they're making a check to see us, they have disadvantage.
That's fine.
On me, anyway.
Okay. So Thera, you creep forwards, and as just out at the very corner, the edge of your vision, as you kind of peek around where the wall ends, you can see what seems to be another tunnel. You can see the path heads north and south. There appears to be two roads. And standing, let's see from where you are, Thero. You can't see that one, but you can see that one, and Scathe, you can see that one.
Yeah, I can
so
see
you
both.
both see. So I'll explain for both. You can see there are two, what appears to be two figures guarding the southern path, and also two figures guarding the northern path. Now, as you look over, it's difficult to make the details out in the dark, but you can see these are definitely humanoid figures. Orcish in build, but far taller. The orcs you've encountered here have been roughly 6 foot tall, quite large creatures. But these ones here, they are definitely taller. The ones from what you can see definitely stand about at least 7 foot tall. As you look over,
The Urukai.
aye. Previously, the orcs you encountered, they were wearing their heavy armoured plates, though there were gaps in the armour. While it was thick and strong, there were gaps within the armour. It was strapped in place. But as you look over, you cannot actually make out any bodily features of this creature. It seems to be covered almost head to toe in this thick plate. A large helmet covers majority of the face, only with a small visor for vision. But you can't really see a patch of skin on this creature whatsoever. Visible, that is.
Even its face.
Even its face is covered.
So it might not be an orc at all.
You don't know.
I'm going to relay everything you just said, obviously, back to the other guys.
Okay.
It's a bunny.
And do these guys look like alert, like they're on the ball?
They seem to be standing at attention.
What's
Okay.
the game plan?
As you watch, one of the... did I fix... One second, I need to check something. Well, because I think I may have changed something. Well, sorry about this. Oh, no, wrong one. Yeah, sorry, I need to make a modification. Okay. So, as you're watching, you see one of the orcs. This one here, to be exact, turns and starts heading down. Okay, and starts heading down the corridor. Says something to the one next to it in a language that you. What languages do you know, Thera?
I know.
And Skaith?
Just Orc.
Just Orc.
I know. Just Orc. Orc,
I
Common, and Elvish.
know. I know. Common, Elvish, Undercommon.
Okay, in a language that neither of you understands, and begins to head south down the tunnel. As you can hear the heavy clanging of metal on stone as this creature walks away.
Okay. Can I go back to the group?
Certainly.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Would you allow me to cast minor illusion to recreate what he said to the group? If you want me to make a check, see if I
with
can.
a performance check. Okay. With a wave of your hand, you recreate a semblance of what you heard before. What languages do you all know?
Gnomish, Celestial, Elvish.
Halfling, droided.
Just checking my answers as well.
Common, Draconic, Undercommon, and Elvish.
You look around. None of you seem to recognise this language.
Could we be smart enough to try and narrow it down by it being something we don't know?
It's a very harsh language, but you don't really know what it is.
We could even to like a short list.
It's very guttural. No.
Okay.
Could it be giant?
You're not sure?
Anyone know giant?
Don't think so.
No.
For some reason I imagine Jump would know giant, but I'm assuming he doesn't.
Can Jump no giant just for the giggles?
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe later.
it's what Jump calls giant, but maybe else calls common.
Oh, that's so cute. Also, I have opinions about common being called common.
Okay.
Why is that Elvish? I mean, it's technically human, but it should be called human, really.
It's a common
so
language
racist.
spoken by everybody. Therefore, it's
So
common.
humans speak their own language.
So
I think it was
I'm
rather
gonna
than getting into the
list-
mechanics of many different dialects.
I'm a linguist. That's literally my job.
Anyway, what are we doing?
I'm going to tell Tiro, I'm disguised. I'm going to walk up and see if I can see any more.
Okay, I'm going to stay here.
So I see the two.
Okay, your disguise self lasts for an hour, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to say you've still got about 30 to 40 minutes left on it.
Like, if needs be, I can always just top it up.
Yeah, that's fine. But
So
yeah,
I see the.
yep, go on.
So I see the one down here. So I see all four now.
All three.
All four.
Oh, three. Sorry. I'll
So
walk up.
two.
I'm guessing the one down now is going to spot me.
Is he still
And-
sneaking? I've just got this massive orc sneaking.
Like Fred Flintstone Twinkle Toes.
I'm not like obviously sneaking, but I'm keeping my footsteps quiet.
He doesn't seem to pay you any attention as you approach.
Okay. I see a box in there. Or a barrel?
Imagine there's a door there. Sorry.
Okay,
fault of the
sorry,
lighting.
that's all right. Okay, I am.
Though,
just gonna
as you move
continue
closer, you
walking.
can see the weapon this humanoid is wielding appears to be a very large glaive type weapon. like a curved blade at the top, very long, made of thick dark green metal.
Cool. I have a blade just like that at home. I'm gonna walk here. See long paths.
What you can see, so as you look south, it appears to be heading into an enclosed construct, whereas heading north, the corridor gives way to natural stonework and continues further north.
So it looks like it might be the way to go.
I think we're looking more for like a room, to be honest with you.
Okay. I'm like, I'll sort of walk back like I was just doing a
Patrol.
circuit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll say what I saw. Those guards are gonna spot you guys.
No matter what. So there's no sneaky way to do this. Is that what you're trying to say?
Most likely not.
Okay.
Kill them all.
Well, tanks in front tends to be the preferred method, doesn't it?
I'll say for the purpose of this jump, I will allow you to switch. Jump will switch his gauntlets to earthen. I've increased your
Okay.
AC.
If I can get a quick shot away, I can probably do some hurt one of them quick, and then the
Well,
heavier
what I was thinking,
ones here.
I think our plan should be if you see where my rule is, we should try and hold them here. So tanks in front, and then me and Scaife can stand just behind and try and get shots off at the one that we can see.
I would say have them probably about here. Me and you jump up to where you want, take our shots, and then run behind, and then
Okay.
let the others pile forward.
Okay. Let's do that then. So jumping nearer, do you want to congregate
And
like around this area?
Let's shoot the same one.
Yeah. The one
Take
to the
one
south.
down out.
Okay.
Jump has entangle, but I'm not
No,
sure
no,
how
it's
useful
not
it
this
seems
far
to be.
forward.
No.
Johanna, back.
Not that far, Johanna. I was
Sorry, I meant Johanna and nearer. Like, sorry, Johanna and Jump, not you nearer. Nearer, you should be a little bit further back.
You're
ready to do
squishy.
some range
sweets.
damage.
Jump has entangle, which might slow them down, but with their strength, maybe not.
Just keep it for now. Keep it for now.
Okay, so
So-
me and Scaife are going to fire pop shots at the one just on the south, just here, yeah?
Yeah.
You happy
So,
for us to do that,
you-
Nathan?
So we're doing the
So I
roll
will-
initiative.
Let's
I will
ro-
bonus action.
we'll say for the art, just to keep things flowing, let's all roll initiative now.
I'm gonna put.
Can I
well,
stick my
well.
mark on him without him noticing, yeah? 'Cause it's not a physical thing, is it?
Yeah, go for it.
No magic. Oh, then I'm gonna hex him to an eye fire.
So you want to hex and mark the bottom guy as your bonuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
And then I shoot once. There shoots twice.
yeah, exactly that.
Okay.
That
So
rolls?
make your attacks.
I don't get advantage.
No.
I'll turn that off.
I get advantage.
Ooh, good thing you did.
Do you not get attacks against your good enemy?
Nope.
He's not using the new rules. I don't think. I don't know what the new rules do, but regardless, he's not using them.
No, new rules just increase the scope of your perfect enemy. So instead of it being like orcs, it would be humanoids, and all humanoids are your perfect enemy.
Okay.
Thera, you made short sword attacks.
Oh, then add another +2 to each one.
Okay.
No, plus 3. Sorry.
First one hits. So Thero, you get 1 hit from you. Roll your bow so you can do the damage properly.
Yeah.
And Skaith, you hit for boom
33. And then
33,
I will.
12, and then do your hex and both your hex and
Hex is doubled.
I'm going to count it as I shot first because I rolled first.
Let
So
me
I
just go
won't
back
roll
for
crosses.
your stealth rolls. 20
For
and
what? Stealth
16.
rolls?
Never said it was a surprise.
Oh, okay.
Did you not take our stealth rolls from a minute ago?
Yep.
Which we just made them,
And I've
didn't
just so
Did they have disadvantage on perception checks?
yep. Yeah, let's go with that then. We'll take the first 2 rolls, 17 and a 16 natural for their perception checks plus 7. So 24 and 23, which I believe beats your rolls.
Yeah. Okay, do you want me
So you'll
to...
give you the advantage to hit, both of you, but you do not get the auto crit, unfortunately. Just because he didn't react
Okay,
doesn't
do you
mean he
want-
doesn't know you're there.
I'll just re-roll damage for you then.
That's fine. So Thero, you do 18 points.
Yep.
And Skaith, you do 15 points.
18.
Damage. 18 points.
Plus-
Oh, because of your hex as well, yes. 18 points of
Yeah.
damage as you fire 2 shots. And they both just clang into the armour, just the creature, to start with, doesn't move. And then you just slowly see the head turn towards you. And as you see, the only thing you can see is the dark silhouette of the dark green armour and 2 blazing orbs of fire where the eyes sit.
I definitely should have cast Detection of Evil and Good.
Okay. Seeing this, you can see one of the creatures.
Can we retreat back after our
Yeah, you
attacks?
get surprise. You get your full
Yeah.
surprise round.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah, actually, I got another 15 feet of movement, so I will jump back even more.
you can watch as you take your shots and you dart back. One of the other creatures. You hear first a heavy footstep, and then another one. Clang, 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 clang. As you watch one of the heavy figures, one of these behemoths of metal, charges out towards you, looks out. As a bonus action, dashes forwards. Right into the small Jomp's face. With Warglaive streaming behind him, as he runs, you can see it scrapes across the ground of the stonework, leaving grooves in it as sparks of metal fly forwards. And he brings it down in a wide arc down against Jomp. Twice.
Ow!
So the first one hits, dealing 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
I'll do the damage.
Would
He's
would
got 7.
Ranos have
Oh, he's
used-
lost his temporary, hasn't he?
Yes.
Oh, he has temporary, yeah.
He doesn't have
No.
temporary, because the temporary only lasted 1 round. Thero, your turn.
Zero is going to. I mean, that may change things, to be honest with you, as to what Zero is going to do. Let me have a look.
Nira throw a fireball just behind them.
I'm not gonna always fireball on one guy. Get more than maybe.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Thero?
Doesn't really. Okay. Zero is just going to hold his action, so the one that I've already shot at, if that walks in line of sight, I will fire 2 shots again at it.
Okay. Ranos is going to burn another 3rd level slot to cast Healing Word on Jomp as a bonus action. So Jomp gains 11 points of healing. Dropping him down to 1 3rd level slot left.
I'm up next. Okay.
Yes. We are running out
Does
of
he
stuff,
have
folks.
haste?
Sorry?
Does he have Does he have haste?
He does.
No, that would probably be preferable rather than the healing.
Yeah.
Because I'm right
He
next
has
after
more
him.
than one slot. So he can cast 2 spells, it's okay. So actually we'll cast that so good idea, we'll cast that at 2nd level, so we'll reduce one of them, so Jump loses 1 HP from that. It's a 2nd level cast instead. Which he's out of 2nd level spells. And he's going to cast haste on Johanna.
Ooh. Wait,
Johanna, your AC increases by 2.
okay.
You can you get advantage on dexterity saving throws. And
Why am I moving? Don't you? Whatever.
I'm not sure. And you can make
You
an
get an
extra
extra
attack
action, don't
each
you?
round. So you can make
Extra attack.
an extra action which you can only use to attack, dash, disengage. Hide or use an object.
No. Let me just photograph this so I remember, because I'm going to forget.
It's
'cause
okay,
me.
I know it off the top of my head.
Yeah, but I'm
Johanna,
going to forget I have it.
you have
okay.
a icon on your head, don't worry.
Yeah.
Your turn, Johanna.
Okay, if I have extra actions, I'm going to action
So
cast.
again, you have an act. So you can when your only thing you can make a weapon attack. Basically, is
With
what
the
it
extra
is.
one.
So you can't cast 2 spells.
No.
No, but I can cast bless and then hit him with the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
going to do.
Oops. Sorry, I.
I'll add him in for the next round for you.
Yeah, that's. I was going. I just put him on the map, so for next round, I'm gonna call him.
Okay, so who are you blessing?
I am blessing me, Jump, and one of the boys.
It's probably more important that I hit. But
Yes.
Sarah has many hits.
Gaith. Because Theo's got multi random thingies. Yeah, so me, Jump, and Skaith. Because the other two should theoretically be further back enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you're
Nice.
making your attack as well.
And then I'm going to make my attack.
Okay. Roll to
Thank
hit.
you, Vanos. That was nice. Please do something useful.
So roll your
Plus
d12. So
D4.
roll your d4.
Come on, 'cause it's 20, right? Come on. Oh, fuck.
That's a miss.
I know.
Jesus, 28 ACs. Mad.
Plate armor's nothing to worry, nothing to sniff at.
I mean, that's my AC.
Okay,
I've got
And John's
22 now.
currently-
Jump. Your turn.
I'm going to growl at him for my bonus action.
Okay. Jump. Your
Wasn't
turn.
bless you. Oh no.
I think Jump's probably going to go with the same as usual.
Okay. Two pursued and unarmed.
Yep.
So roll your things and we'll see which ones don't hit. Okay, roll again. Roll again for your unarmed. Okay, so roll me 1d4. Okay, so 2 platoon swords hit. Nice. Nice. As Jump strikes out, only basically hitting against the armor, but you can hear as you hit, there's a clang of metal on metal and it reverberates. The creature does
Metal
seem
on-
to have affected. Okay, this guy is going to. You hear again the slow footsteps turning into the charge of a juggernaut as this guy barrels around the corner. Theo, you
Can I
get
make my
your
attacks,
shots. Yes.
No, I don't. Because for some reason I've closed my character sheet.
Can't take you anywhere, can we?
Have you reloaded Roll20 recently?
So the first one misses, the second one hits. So you get one shot, Colossus and Mark.
19.
So 19 points of damage, not too bad. No,
So one of them was a 1 as well.
bollocks.
Yeah.
What was he at? 61 minus 19. Sorry, I overwrit it. No, is that right? Yeah, let's go with that. I think that's right. Okay, he goes doof, 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 as he runs towards him. You watch as he gets towards you. He looks around in the situation. There's 2 blazing pits of fire for his eyes. He looks around. And as you do, you can see a almost steam emanating from within his helmet. You can see he reaches up, pulls up a part of his visor at the bottom, leans back, and Johanna, you watch as the spark of flame erupts from the back of his mouth as he launches a torrent of flames at Johanna, Cete, and Ranos.
Not good.
All to
Not
make
good. Not good.
dexterity saving throws.
You get advantage, Johanna.
Johanna
I
gets
know I
advantage.
do.
Only
Nice.
only had evasion,
Yep,
so that takes away all my.
you're fine.
Takes away all my temp HP.
Perfect. Okay, Johanna, 18, you succeed. So,
Yay.
Johanna, you take 8 points of fire damage, and Ranos takes 8 points of fire damage.
I like when you told me don't waste my healing you can use earlier, and I'm like, no, I'm going to.
And you did it anyway.
Yeah.
Now, Ranos is going to roll a Constitution saving throw. And I appreciate the host and the following. Thank you. Constitution saving throw. He drops haste.
Fuck you. Couldn't you have just kept it for one round? Should I do one? Okay, should I do one for bless?
Yes, as well, actually, yes. And
if
for
I'm
hex for
pretending
you,
that, yeah.
Scathe.
You get advantage. right?
Sorry?
Don't
I
You
Oh,
didn't
I
take any
get
damage.
Yeah.
did you? Oh, yeah.
advantage.
Oh, I kept it up.
Bless stays.
Nice.
And, oh, yeah, Bless and Hex both stay.
That's like the first time I've ever passed like a Constitution check for concentration. I'm like,
Well, the haste
do
was
this.
good for raising my AC, just for that one, and my
Oh.
dexterity bonuses.
Okay.
I was,
But now it's down.
I was,
This guy
blew my
charges
last
in.
Spell slot. Shit.
And you
Yeah, sorry,
see
yeah.
he wields the long glaive, and he pulls it up. He pulls it back into a spear motion, and stabs through the other two orcs. One stab at Jump, one stab at Johanna.
Huh?
Jump
Miss.
takes 15 points of slashing damage. Right, Scathe, you're up.
Fuck. I'm gonna say Shadow come out.
Okay, so Shadow is now in the
So-
initiative order and kick in
Yeah.
the next round.
Realize we're in a tough situation. I'm gonna go to in front on Yom Square.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna booming blade this guy down here.
The bottom one. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Roll damage. No crits, so 17
no
plus
crits.
6. 23 points of damage. Not bad.
Bonus action, I'm gonna try because that's what I normally always do. I'm going to try to disengage.
Okay.
Am I able to?
Yeah. You dodge
I'm
back, you
going to-
move forward, yeah, and dodge and jump back again.
Okay. And
Don't forget to add your
will
hex damage.
bounce. Oh, I do add hex damage. Thank you for reminding me. For one hex damage, because
Hey,
that was worth it.
it.
You never know.
I'll probably bounce back all the way back here to get a big cover.
Okay. Nero, your turn.
So Shadow would have been in that
Alright.
square.
May I have a fireball template, please?
I mean, realistically, you can hit all three of those without much
Mhm.
issue. If you want to fire your
Okay.
fireball, like back here, that's not going to be an issue.
Okay. I'll do that.
Fire against fire. Oh gosh.
Fighting fire with fire. Yep.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Make your attack, and I'll make 3 dex saves.
As you do, as they are immune to fire damage.
Not immune. They all fail the save as this wave of fire,
Oh.
this small beam of energy fires through the middle of them, detonating behind them with a large explosion as the fire rushes down the tunnel, stopping just short of Johanna's face.
Just singes the end of one curl.
You can see the orcish figures. The fire penetrates through their armor. You can feel a bit of smoke rising from them. They don't seem to care too much. As they take some damage.
Okay.
Near 60 points in total, though. It's just not bad.
It's not bad. Okay,
I got 4 6s on that. That
nice.
was a good roll.
Okay,
Stuff off of that.
as you
Alright.
said, fight fire with fire. As you see the one next in front of Jump, kind of shrugs off. You can see he kind of pulls out his armor a little bit, and the steam floats out. He roars, roars. He pulls back, roars with fire. I need Jump, Thero, and Nero to make me dexterity saving throws, please, as this torrent of flame gushes out in a jet of hot air. So everyone takes 7 points of fire damage. And Thero, I need no, you don't need a concentration saving throw because Mark is not concentration.
Nope.
We all take 7 points, and I'll do Jump. So Jump is
I've
down.
just done jump.
Okay, you're down to 5.
5.
Good
Okay.
Lord.
Shadow, you're up.
So this was likely gonna die here. I want to go and die. Fire damage. Yeah, I'm going to go. He's going to jump into Yum space, and he is going to. Actually, he's going into Hannah's space to help Thero on this guy here to help him take him out.
Okay, what I'll do is a little orange mark means that. Right, Thero, you're up. You have advantage on your
Okay.
first shot.
Only on the first one, yeah?
I believe so.
So many markers.
I know, right?
Just that one spot. It's hilarious.
First shot misses. Second shot misses.
I mean, are we still blessed?
Yes.
You are
You're not blessed.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, no, I'm not, no.
Both
Okay.
shots miss. Anything else?
Okay.
No, I think that's me. Yeah, no, I think that's me.
Okay. Ranos is going to take out the wand of magic missiles, and he's going to shoot.
Ronald pulls out his wand.
Ranos pops out the wand. I can't remember how he has that set up. He has a way of counting the charges, and I can't remember where it is. Sorry, one second, guys. Oh, there it is. I found it. 3 charges. He's going to expend 2 charges at the one that you just missed, Thero. So it's just 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. As he pulls out the wand and pew pew. He fires 4 small beads. So because it's it's
It's
4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play caster. Give me strength.
Forgot your slash.
You know, you can just put /R instead of roll, yeah?
10
How
points
did
of
you roll
damage.
3 ones?
As he fires these 4 small beads of energy, ting, 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 against the creature's armor. It kind of looks down at the small gashes in its plate. Looks back up. And falls down to the ground with a heavy thud.
Kill steal.
Thank God.
Ranos kind of looks at the one like, eh? And then as a bonus action, we'll cast Healing Word on Jump at level 1. Jump regains 8 HP.
As a
You doing
bonus
that, Charles?
action,
You got it?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
try to.
Johanna, you're up.
as a bonus action, I'm also casting Healing Word at level 1 on Jump.
Okay.
I would say Healing Word is good mid battle, but if you're feeling you're gonna win the battle, you're better off saving for cure wounds.
So,
It's
Jump,
bonus
Jump gains 6 HP, so that puts him to 19.
because he can do something. He can switch to his own healing if I do it. I am going to then
Yomp's about out of healing. His
He's got
keys.
1 key point left.
use it, idiot.
Okay, Johanna, your turn. What are you doing?
Because I'm gonna pour a potion down his throat as well.
Want to jump?
And to jump.
Okay, so roll your 2d. Are you which standard?
A standard potion.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2 dice roll that open. I can do them both at the same time. Also, I have still got quite a few potions left.
So you jump, you regain an additional 9. Who's a big halfling?
Okay.
Okay,
Punch him now.
jump, your turn.
Yes. I'm feeling fine. I don't need to heal. And he's going to use his key point in true jump fashion to flurry.
There you
I
go.
like how Jump's sounding more Scottish now.
He is. I thought he started sounding a little bit Irish, but
He's been spending too much time
been-
with his dwarves.
could have been cross contamination.
So let's
Um,
see. That's 1, 2,
Miss,
3,
hit.
4.
And a bunch of
Roll 1d. No, he only gets 2 unarmed strikes, not 3.
Okay.
But roll me a d4.
You have 50% chance to hit. Knowing you, you're not going to hit.
He has a not 50.
No, it's not.
70.
It was
100%
he had a
apparently.
25% chance to hit, which does hit. So roll me 2 unarmed strikes.
Is it 21 AC?
20.
No, 20
20.
AC.
Rolling
See.
a d4 would have
17
given him
plus 2
2.
is
But
19.
miss, hit options. So 3 out of 4 options are misses, so that's only
Did you-
25% chance to hit.
Notes in.
I
No.
thought you needed a 3 or a 4.
No, you only need, you
No.
need to.
Oh no, you are right. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently
You
I
can't
can't.
do math.
Apparently I can't math. Okay, is that your job done? So he's out of key points now. Okay, this guy is going to. He moves forward. He just grabs the body of his comrade and grabs it by the scruff of his armor and just throws it 20 feet back with no attitude whatsoever. Moves forwards, and he's going to go ahead and.
Apparently, you threw it into the wall.
Yeah,
It's like a game when it glitches.
It's glitches. It's like ragdolling into the wall.
It's like,
He's going to go ahead.
Just
and
really
make-
is in the Assassin's Creed game.
It really is, yeah. D&D, brought to you by Ubisoft. He's going to make 2 Warglaive attacks against Johanna.
Nathan just got seen.
Miss. Hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn that haste.
Stream's over, guys.
Does Ranos want to use one? How many points does he have left?
He's got quite a few, but Ranos is also running low on pretty much everything else, so he's going to hold on to them. He only has 3. He only
can
has
take
3 die
12.
left, and you've got several more fights in you.
It's fine. I can take 12.
Okay.
I'm still okay.
Okay, Skaith, you're up. Oh, sorry, I need to roll something. Good to know. Skaith, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to jump up. I'm going to bonus action.
Oh, and
with my
constitute. I need a.
About to do that.
Thank you. Yep, bonus to which one? Sorry, Skaith.
the one in front of Johanna.
Okay.
Got protect her. And then I'm going to take a shot.
Make a shot.
Bollocks.
That's a
First
miss.
miss at night. And then I will jump. I'm just going to make sure nothing is coming down now. Nope.
Okay.
Grant. That's me done.
Nira, your turn.
Okay. So did we ever decide if I can do the meta magic stuff on the stuff that comes from the staff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Okay. So then I'm gonna use. Let's see. Alright. The one from each of these. I'm gonna do the shocking grasp out of the staff, and that's gonna split into both of them.
Okay.
So I get advantage because they're made of armor.
Yep.
Right. Nope.
Oh,
Okay,
I've been
so-
forgetting one of their
that's-
features. Damn it.
That-
The second
and
one does
also
hit.
shoot
Roll
that.
damage for the bottom
Well,
one.
no, that was one hit. I get advantage because they're made of metal.
yes. So against the
part of
top
the
one,
spell.
you hit. So roll damage.
And then that
The
one.
second one misses.
Alright.
I've been forgetting one of their key features. It annoys me now.
And I get an extra 4 because it's lightning damage
Okay, roll
from
a
my
d4.
sorcery.
Is that
thing.
4
No,
or
I-
d4?
It's just an extra 4 points.
Nice, not bad.
It's level 6. You get the sorcery stuff.
Okay.
Bonus damage based on your elemental dragon type, whatever.
Nice. Does not get his breath attack back, and he's just going to go ahead and make 2 Warglaive attacks against Jump.
Ooh, jump.
They might just hit. Ranos is going to cutting words the second one though. So Jump does take 12, and the cutting words is not enough.
I thought he had a D8 for the inspiration die.
True. I'll add if I add the average, which would be, I'll just add a +1 to it, still a 3. Yeah, sorry, I'll re-roll it because I'm fair.
God damn it.
That was unfair. Reroll
I
it
tried
again.
to help. I
Reroll
tried
it
to help.
again.
As Jump takes 20 points of slashing damage from the 2
You got it.
glaives.
Jeez.
Shoot. No,
Alright,
he's not. Okay, I can't.
Shadow, you're up.
He is going to help the one in front of Johanna. Actually,
Which?
no, right now he's going to use his action to disengage and come over towards me.
Okay. Zero, you're up.
Theo will move his mark onto that one,
Yep, sure.
and then I will shoot him. One hit.
First one misses, second one does hit. Roll Mark and Colossus. 12. 25.
Five.
Not bad. 25 points of damage. As you fire, the arrow pierces through the adamantine plating, and you see a spurt of black blood just gashes through the armor. You hear an audible grunt. Now, is that you done?
Yeah, I'm pretty straightforward.
Okay. Ranos is going to Fish's Valkyrie, the one you just shot.
You smelly green thing.
Possibly green thing. Fails
Green
to
armored
save.
thing.
As Ranos shouts, "You smelly green thing!" The orc looks at him confused for a second. And then collapses to the ground.
Like, Ranos is just kill stealing tonight.
You left it on 1 HP. Literally 1. Alright, Johanna, your turn.
I'm just going to start off and we'll stab the guy in front of me,
Make your attack.
which is
That's a miss.
brute.
Bless.
+4. Bless.
Hashtag blessed.
You have to roll a 2 or higher.
Come on.
I know. I just need to open the. I opened it and it closed again because it.
You have a 75% chance of success.
We're good at
Never
math.
tell
Not
me the
to put
odds.
the
4
pressure on you.
bitches.
Yeah.
That'll hit, so roll damage.
12.
As a reaction, as you strike out and you clang across the creature's armor, it looks down, brings its glaive up and counterattacks.
Fuck.
For
Can I do
15
that?
points of slashing damage.
You can't do
You
that.
just, you
That
just
might have been the
forgot
thing you
it.
forgot.
It
It's
just
an
forgot
ability.
it could do it.
You're not allowed to do that.
Jump, your turn.
You're not allowed to do that. Why?
And Constitution saving throw for Johanna.
Oh. Wait, I've not finished my go then.
Oh, sorry, what did you want to do as well?
Well, at the moment I'm really confused. I don't like that. Ah.
Reactions, man. You keep blessed, though.
Ah.
If only,
Ah.
if only you'd kept your channel divinity.
Which one got hit by the shocking grasp?
The top one.
The top
I
one?
have
Okay.
2 channel divinity.
Just
I
double
know,
check.
but I mean,
Another
you
one.
also have more fights to go.
Yeah, that's,
Well, yeah,
You
but
get
we'd have been
another
dead for
attack.
this one ages ago anyway.
Anyway, so what? Johanna doesn't get
I only
another
have
account.
30 points. Oh,
So, what is your? Are you doing anything as a bonus?
I was going to give Jump, but use it. I think we're just going to die at the front. That's the thing.
Okay.
Nope.
Jump, your
If
turn.
you die, nobody can bring you back.
You will know where my potions are. Just shove one down my throat.
Not potions don't fix death.
No, but they fix unconsciousness.
True. Jump, your turn.
Deal with that one first.
Okay. Well, Jump's going to just try and stab things. I don't think he's got a lot else he can do.
Okay, go for it. Make your attacks.
Nope. Yes.
And the unarmed.
I was thinking, does he have anything he can do with healing? No, he doesn't. But then, what the hell?
So 1 platoon strike. Not bad, 10 points of damage. The orc is going... Okay, is that jump done?
That's Jump done.
The heavens shine upon me. You watch as the orc looks down at the battered and bruised form of Johanna, and you feel you can hear a bit of a sneer in his voice as he leans back. I need Johanna and Ranos to make dexterity saving throws.
Hannah's pretty much gone anyway.
So Johanna is unconscious, and Ranos takes 15 points of fire damage. Bless drops from everybody,
Fuck.
including Skaith.
Yep.
Okay, Skaith, your turn.
I probably saw the glimpse of that. I see Johanna's gone down. So I'm going to use my... Actually, I can't even get into her space, can I?
No. I'll allow you to stand
I can-
over a body.
I'm just going to stand over and I'm going to Booming Blade him.
Make your attack.
Get
Miss.
this. And I'm just going to stay in my spot and just jump over Jojo's body.
Okay. Nero, your turn.
How hurt is the one still standing looking?
You have no idea. The creature is encased from head to toe in thick plate.
Alright.
All you can see is looking at it is thick, is full plate helm, which I should have mentioned before is like horned as well.
Alright.
Now you tell us they're horny. Fucking hell, we wouldn't have attacked me.
No, right, they're in heat. Don't
That
get them.
changed my whole plan.
No. If only we'd
All
neutered
right.
them first. Go on, Nero, what we doing?
Cock shot.
It's a Bolchinian.
I'm gonna do another shocking grasp.
Okay, with advantage.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Damn it.
it's a miss.
Alright.
Okay. Shadow. Where is
Shadows
Shadow?
in the... Shadows in my
Okay, I'll drop him out
cloak
the initiative
again.
order.
Yeah, so he's dropping.
Nero, you're up.
Thero's going to move his mark onto this big bruiser.
Sure.
He's then going to fire 2 shots, but the first one is going to be a phased arrow.
You've already used your phase arrow.
Oh, yes,
Through
I
the wall.
did.
Yeah. Yep, I remember that. Sorry, okay.
First one misses, second one hits.
There we go.
7 and then
And-
Mark and Colossus. 17 points of
17.
damage.
Strike quick.
Not bad. Ranos is going to...
Pretty sure it's my praise for the best option. Just give him disadvantage on the next attack.
He's going to
So
cast Healing Word on Johanna at level 1. Johanna's back up. Johanna, you are conscious but prone. You have-
like you open your eyes and you just see like my crotch is just above you as I stand. As I'm standing over.
Can
your
I have a
body.
reaction and
you can if you want to take down your rogue. So, Johanna, it's your turn. You're conscious but prone. You cannot stand right now because there is a rogue in your path.
I mean, how big is the guy behind me? He's huge, right?
He's big.
If I'm lying from the whistle, can I just stab like that?
You can stab. You will have disadvantage on the attack.
Well, I can't do much else anyway. 'Cause I'm gonna try and chop his leg off.
Make your attack.
Stab him in the testicles.
Yes, from the ground.
What was Rano's main action?
Oh, Rouse didn't have a main action, did he? So he'll vicious mockery as well.
So that's a crit fail then.
Johanna misses.
Stabs Scape in the
Scape
groin
Scape in
instead.
the
Yeah.
nuts instead.
Scape is not circumcised.
Stab him.
Wisdom save. Fails to save, so he does take that, and he has disadvantage on his next attack. Good shout, Scaith. Okay, Jump, you're up.
Yeah, I think it's the platoon because it doesn't make a lot of sense to do anything else.
Okay, make your strikes.
No.
Fail. Fail.
No. And I don't think he has anything useful he can do with a bonus, so
Yay! You do punch him. For 5 damage.
okay, and I'm going to
Watch
move
him roll a 6 here.
to there.
Fails. Okay, he's going to make 2 glaive attacks. Ooh. He does technically get his reaction against Jump because it's been since Johanna went down. Since his turn, so he's going to make a reactionary warglaive attack against Jump. Which just
I'll just miss it.
No, it doesn't, because you
Jump
used to
literally
heal.
puts his glove up.
You used to heal.
Yeah, but you changed it back to stone.
Was that heal
Yeah.
not was it before? It wasn't during this fight you used the heal.
No.
No.
That's right. You're fine then. Okay, on his turn, he's going to make 1 more glaive attack against Jump and 1 against Scaith. So Jump first, then
Okay.
Scaith.
Mhm.
And I will
Okay.
roll when my cat moves out of the way. Mrs. Jump
Yay!
Well, that definitely misses.
hits
Yeah,
Scaith.
that hits me.
Scaith, you take 12. I'm guessing you're dodging down to 6
Yeah.
points of slashing damage.
No bother, so. He gets a
Okay,
reaction back too, doesn't he?
he does. Scaith, your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to take him down, bring my blade, sneak attack.
Go for it. Make your attack. That'll hit. Roll damage. 20 points, not 25 points. Not bad. You strike against him. The thunderous sound resonates within his arm, and you can hear bits of it ricocheting and buckling. But those 2 blazing orbs of fire stare down at you.
Yeah, I'm going to just move so I'm not
He
in
goes
his
for
face.
strike and misses. No, he has advantage on those. What's your AC? 17. You're fine. Actually, yes, he does have advantage on his warglaive strikes. So technically, I
Oh.
should have crit gone. The reactionary attacks have crits. No, it's fine. I missed it. I'll allow it for now because I keep forgetting, so it's my mistake. So Jump should have died there, though. Nira, you're up.
Alright.
I really need to. I need to stop creating these creatures with like 7 abilities or something because it's annoying to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Nira, you're up.
God. This is stressful. Alright.
Shocking grasp is what we bet.
Yeah. But I was also thinking of using, I don't know, chromatic orb or something. I can do lightning damage with that.
Magic
but
Orb
lots of
doesn't
people-
get advantage though, only Shock and Grasp does.
I know. But it would do more damage.
Correct.
These guys are very hard to hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
And
just
then it
wondering-
does me any good anyway.
so what are we doing?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do shocking grasp again.
Make your attack with advantage.
By the way, Nate, the guy would have had disadvantage anyway.
He would have-
from
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So,
I did notice the disadvantage flag there as I just removed it. So you hit, you don't crit,
Well,
but it does hit. Roll damage.
damn it. Let me be excited for like 2 seconds.
10 points of damage.
14, because
14 points of
Lightning.
damage.
lightning damage.
Nice. Nira, how do you want to do this?
Yay! We're not all dead.
Can the lightning just be engulfed in lightning?
Okay. So you reach out and you send this small arc of lightning shoots from the tip of your staff, connecting with the adamantine plate mail of the orc. It just, erupts around his body, dancing around, and you can see sparks of energy shooting off and dancing into the faceplate, striking him in the across the face. And you slowly and you see steam and smoke start rising from within the armor. As he just looks at you, the flaming coals burn out. As he falls to the ground. Dead. Not unconscious, dead.
I grab Johanna and try to bring her up. But I'm probably too weak to carry her, so I wait for her to sort of get herself up. Come on.
You make it look like you're helping, but you're not. You're actually just making it more difficult.
Darling, you're good for many things, but you're just making this worse.
Okay.
As he still looks like an orc, so it's very difficult to get hold of his hand.
No.
Zero, you didn't tell me orcs were so tough.
Well, are they orcs? Take a helmet jump.
Oh, good idea.
Yank.
Okay, so you pull off one of the helmets, and this thing does not look like any orc you've seen before. It has the same strange build, but you can see its face has these large, almost tusks to it. Huge fangs jut out from the base of its mouth. These small, spiny protrusions dot all around its head, and it has the horned helmet was to accommodate 2 large horns that stick out of the front of its head. It looked a little bit like this.
Come on, man, you're leaving us hanging.
What the hell?
Okay.
Oh, wow. I want to look like one of those dudes.
I don't
So
like
I
it.
literally do. I make myself look like one of those dudes.
Just more armoured.
Yeah. Wow. Alright.
This is a terrible idea. Could we find a corner where we could sit down for a minute?
Yeah, we need to choose what we want to do, guys. Some of you guys are hurt, but I don't particularly want to stay in one spot here for long. It looks like a couple of you guys need some sense of healing.
You never played Baldur's Gate, you can just rest anywhere.
Yeah, just take a short rest. Do a long
Do
rest
that.
right here.
Yeah, long rest. You occasionally get ambushed, but it's fine.
Maybe we could hide somewhere.
There's houses back there if we try to hole up, hide.
I remember seeing some disused storerooms back there. Maybe we could hole up in one of them.
If we can manage to sneak past everyone else.
If we go back not the way we came, around the corner, we should.
Yeah, if we actually go the way we originally went around to storehouses, the rest of them are all empty, I think. Or
You mean to the north? Do you mean to the north or
yeah,
to the south?
north, and then west, and then south. Or even the northwest house, the first house we went into with the eye, potentially.
As you're having this conversation,
Shit.
you can hear, very faintly, clang, clang, clang,
Back up.
Full
Clang.
slice on myself.
clang.
Right, let's
Clang.
move back.
I think we should leave.
Oh, I shouldn't
Yeah.
have gone down when I did. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting about my temps. I'll just land them.
Let's bounce.
You were quite far.
That's right for now.
You were quite close to dropping anyway.
Yeah, I know. I
And
always
you failed
forget
to save,
about.
so you would have gone anyway. But
Yeah, I know. It's just it's bad. Then I always never know where to add them. And so,
Right, let's go stealth. There's still orcs around.
yes.
okay, give me a
Into-
group stealth roll, please.
Into this room here.
PHP, not useless.
And to
21, not useless.
I'm assuming you're that's it. Okay, not too bad. Skaith, you have a look in, and this room seems abandoned. It seems like there are a few bedrolls in here. You get the idea that some of the orcs that you fought earlier may have come from in here.
Is there a door on this?
There is no door. But
Is there
it
a
is-
door in any of the buildings that we've seen?
they all appear to be doorless.
I can
However-
make an illusion of a door.
It is dark. It is very dark inside.
That might be a bit obvious considering there aren't any doors anywhere else.
Could you make an illusion that it's empty?
Even if you could, how long would it last?
Actually, I can't make a door because then I lose hex. Unless we're doing rest, then I can.
I'm
Ranos
saying.
I can
a
make it last
door-
for
Ranos
don't
can do
think you
major
can-
image for 10 minutes, but that does burn his last third level spell slot.
Don't dare. Don't
No,
you
there's
dare.
no point for 10 minutes anyway. Isn't a short rest an hour?
Short
Yeah,
rest
I
is
don't
about an hour.
think. I don't think you can rest and concentrate on something.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
you can either.
Putting a door on something would make it more obvious that there's somebody in here. Because there aren't any doors anywhere else.
No, we were
Okay,
thinking
so
about
just-
making it illusion that it looked empty.
Yeah.
You do remember that
It's
there are
hiding
some of these, the one that you're in right now, faces out to the interior, but not all of them do.
That's fair.
Okay, let's find a different room.
Can move around to the other one.
Like,
yeah, in there, Thero.
how many? Is this a storeroom here?
You don't know what's in there.
You haven't
Can I
been
hear
there
any
yet.
noise coming from that way?
Make me a perception check.
If it's
I've
orcs,
got
I have
five
advantage,
away.
so I'll roll it with advantage just in case.
Sure.
If it's one of them big fuckers, then I don't.
You can hear something from inside. It's muffled through the thick walls, but there are sounds of conversation
In orcish?
in Orcish.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just a normal orc. It's okay.
I'm just gonna squeeze down here. What about in here? Can I? No, we've been in there, haven't we?
But in there.
We can go in our initial room.
Right.
I mean,
I think we should go in
you're
this room,
you
guys.
are on a time scale here.
We should go in this room, guys.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Yeah.
I can't see it.
The initial
Like right
room.
near the entrance where we first came in. There's a little path you can sneak down,
Yeah,
And we can
north.
sneak under hide
I
back.
will move you all
Northwest.
there to make life easier.
and then
Yeah.
we can sneak into one of the two rooms.
I will. I'll be out on lookout. I'll look like I'm a dead orc that's just looking out.
The room that we're in, what is it? What was it used for, or what does it appear to be used for?
Is there anything in there?
So, as before, this appears to be a simple area used for sleeping.
That's fine. There's no orcs sleeping there anymore. We killed them.
No, they're outside.
Yeah.
So
So, you're going in here?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, so if you want to place yourselves where you want to have your rest.
Should we all just be in the bigger one?
Yeah, I think we should all just be in the bigger one.
Yeah, together.
Can we all fit in the bigger
I'll-
room?
You
Okay.
can't all fit in that one comfortably.
Okay.
You can probably fit
I'll
4
be
people
here.
in there. Ranos
I'll
is going
go
to
in
sit
here.
What if I put Jump in my lap?
Maybe 5. You could fit. I mean, you could put Nero in there as well. There.
If I
And then
put
just
Jump
leave
in my
Ranos
lap,
inside.
can we fit Ranos in there too? To take up the other corner.
It's tight and it's uncomfortable and very close quarters. You guys are friends, but not quite this close of friends. But it'll do. So yes.
So what I'll do is I'll make myself look like one of the dead orcs that's just like sitting there, but I'm keeping an eye out, and I'll send Shadow up when he was sort of 50 feet up above the lake,
Yeah.
I'll just keep him there, so he'll be a watch out to see if anything is coming our way.
Okay. Roll stealth roll with shadow for me.
Yep. Oh, I need to open this page because it closed my drop down.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so you're taking a short rest, are we?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember that most of you spent quite a few hit die yesterday, if I remember correctly, after fighting the worm?
I still got
So you will still have hit die, but just keep in mind you're not at your maximum hit die. Just in case anyone is.
Well, we had a long rest since then anyway.
You have had a long rest,
You
but
only
you
get
get
half
and then we
half
got
of
so
them
many
back.
back.
Yeah,
I got-
but
Really
I
get-
got mine
Yeah,
back because
Say,
I didn't
I'm
use
saying
enough.
as not all of you are at maximum hit die.
no. But I spent 2, but you get 3 back. Is that right?
You get 3 because
Yeah,
you're level
It's not
7.
half of what you used. It's 3, isn't it?
Half of your total.
Yeah.
Jump
that's fine.
appears to be at maximum.
Plus.
We get extra +2
So Ranos
because of
is going to do a Song of Rest. Wait, so everyone gets 4 on that.
Nice.
So,
Right. So and it's just
my notes.
9.
okay. Where's my folder? Indeed.
Is 2 points hit, 2 hit points worth it? Yeah, I edit. I'm on max anyway.
If you could do that one, do. I can't. You can't.
I also get my spell slots back.
Yep. Okay, you roll your hit die.
Fucking
So
hell.
Ranos is back up to max, but only has
Wait.
1 hit die left.
I have the worst rolls possible.
Yep.
So
I'm not
I've
sure if I
got
finished, I'm just gonna
15,
count.
18. I'll
For
do one more.
information, Ranos has 2 first level spell slots, 1 third level spell slot, and 1 fourth level spell slot left. And that's it.
Nate,
Mhm.
I'll probably Skate wouldn't be able to tell by us, the others, and maybe Ranos. Do that thing look natural? Or do it look like some kind of made creature?
I'll allow 2 people to roll an Arcana check on it. And since you've asked, we'll have 1 Skaith and 1 other.
Okay, Arcana, not my strong suit.
Who do you ask, Dave?
I think we
just-
just assume that Nera does it.
It's nearer.
Yeah.
Okay, so Skaith, Nera, you have a very quick glance at this creature. You don't get a very long look.
Yeah.
But there's something about the look in its eyes. Actually, no, that's the wrong group.
Should I just use all my hit die?
Between you, you get the sense that there is something demonic about this creature. And
Okay.
now that you think of it, that guttural language that you heard them speaking in earlier had undertones of, again, you don't know the language, but you can kind of you from that and piecing it all together, you get the idea it may have been abyssal they were speaking.
Okay. Right.
So, yeah. Okay.
And
That'd be
if you
helpful.
couldn't tell from the bestiary link, those were Tanarooks. Modified Tanarooks.
I didn't Google it or anything, so
But-
I just wasn't sure.
No, that's fine. Again, characters don't know the name of it, but I like to say the name of the creatures because they're really fun to use. And if you do look them in the in Volos, they are modified Tanarooks, heavily modified.
Because, yeah, I may
Apparently,
really
the
have
word
another.
Tanarooks activates Alexa. I don't even know how.
Do you watch South Park?
I don't, luckily.
Have you heard about the latest episode?
I've heard,
No.
yes.
Oh, is new season out?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I need to watch
Don't
it.
watch it. Don't watch it if you've got a Google Home or an Alexa in your room. It's purposely designed to set them off.
Okay.
To
I
get them
hate
to
South
like
Park. It's
Google
stupid.
random shit.
There's one point I believe that Cartman sets Alexa, Siri, and Google talking to each other.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
so
Shall I use all of my hit die?
give you a short rest. I mean, what else are you going to use them for?
Yeah.
I don't
If
think I'm
you
gonna
need to
use.
use some, I think you need to use them.
Between the one hit die that I used and Reynolds' thing, I got back up to mostly full. So
Yeah.
Lucky if Ranos used 5 hit die and got to get up to maximum.
I do
John
use
gets-
two.
I didn't
John
get
gets
that
his
hurt.
key points back, right?
get that hurt.
I'm not sure.
I think it's short rest.
think
Does.
so.
I think
Yeah.
I think he does. Let's just say
Oh,
yes.
I used most. Well, I say most. I used half of my hit die.
Did you
And,
use your action search?
No, I didn't. Because I wasn't sure whether we were going to get a rest or not.
I
Okay,
am back to full health points, guys. I can tank again.
Skaith.
Yep.
Roll me a d12.
Okay.
D12.
Oh no.
I didn't adjust for that before.
Close.
Oh, that's probably not a good thing.
During your rest, Skaith, you don't see necessarily straight away, but you hear clunk, clunk, clunk.
From what direction?
As you watch, one of the heavily armoured Titan Orcs steps around the corner to the south.
So, Shadow would have seen him beforehand.
It's a good idea, actually. 1 second. So, Shadow would have seen him, but Shadow's
A bird.
out of range for telepathic communication,
Is it?
I
Really?
think.
Oh, I think it's 1,000 feet.
100 feet.
Oh, 100 feet.
I can't zoom out.
But he probably would have.
So
I actually haven't put him.
Yeah, no, he's about 70 feet away. So, okay. While you're laying there, during the rest, you kind of pretend you're playing dead. You get the briefest communication from Shadow. He goes, "Anchor." Then nothing. You feel you feel your bond severed.
Okay. I'll roll over.
And shortly later,
Yeah,
not 30 seconds later, thud, thud, thud. The heavy armoured boot moving in your direction. And you can hear the sound growing louder, louder, and louder. You hear and that, my friends, is where we're going to end today's session.
So, Shadow's dead.
Shadow's dead. You have I will put a little marker. You have advantage on that particular creature until you kill it.
I know it sounds horrible and you're probably going to be very angry, but because it's under a short rest, I'm able to call him back.
Just fine, but not straight away. You can't, because technically this has been short rest.
So, I can't get this short rest after.
So
This
if
next
you
one.
finish the short rest, so after this combat, yes. So this combat kicks in partway through your short rest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, obviously not for this.
So at the
one,
end
but-
of this fight, the short
Yeah.
rest completes. You get your stuff.
Cool.
Make sense? So
Yeah.
you can still resummon him back, just not for this fight, but you have advantage anyway.
Yeah.
So, that's it, guys. That's where we'll leave it for today. Literally as the follow-up count pops up again, sorry, the viewer count pops up. Sorry, guys, we're just finishing. We'll be back next week, though. But yes, that's where we'll close it for today. Those on the stream who were watching it, again, thank you for the host and follow. This group will be back this time next week. We start about 3 hours prior to this, depending on what time Theo turns up.
Oh,
I'd
I'm
tweet
not.
when we start. You wanna?
Oh, actually, I'm not here
Yes.
next week.
Have
Keep
you
up with it.
that thing that you said you're gonna do, Katie? Is that
I'm working on it.
you're working?
I'm
on
working
that's
on
fine.
it.
So
Trying
who's
to-
Yeah,
not-
I'm not here
who's-
next week.
you're not here next week.
No, I'm on
I'm
holiday
missing the
next week.
next two.
Johanna's not here next week.
Ranos is not here.
Ranos is not here next week. Okay, based on that, we'll probably leave next week's then, because it's 2 weeks until that thing, and it's 2 weeks until our anniversary episode.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't realise that.
I'm
I
not
get back
trying
that
to make
Thursday,
the
so
anniversary.
I might.
need
I
to
was
skip
thinking I
next
might
week.
miss that one,
If
but
you-
I
so
won't. I'll
you're
make
gar-
that one.
Good to hear, Tom. So, Tash, you're definitely not next week, but maybe the
I'm
week
definitely not next week. I'll attempt to. It depends whether I have my paper because it's due that day.
Okay.
So I'll try if it's the anniversary.
after. So that one is, I believe, I was confirm the dates, but I'm 90% sure that's our anniversary episode. Of having a full year of this group. So the group was initially
Oh
set
dear
up with the very
God.
first session 0. Let's have a look all the back of the way. I'm doing this via the forum posts. Starting information. No, that's not it.
Is Ranos back that week?
Randall's will be back by then. He's out for September. So. Oh. I'm trying to find out when the first session was. But all of the original posts are 1 year ago, back in the very end of September. So based on that, our session 0 would have been, if I just go back onto the old calendar, back to last year in October. Our very first session was on the 4th of October,
Oh dear God.
2000. No, that's the wrong way. I've gone the wrong month. I've gone backwards. I've gone to 2018.
2016.
Let's go back to 2016 instead. Our very first session would have been on the 5th of October, 2016. So our anniversary one will be realistically the 4th of October this year, which is
I
2
can't
weeks' time.
I can't believe I've been hanging out with you nerds on a weekly basis
For a year.
and on Scope Chat for almost a year.
That will be our
Hello.
40th episode.
It's
as
so
well.
cool.
I was just waiting for Tom to
Everyone
say
knows.
that's what she said.
So, actually, no, it won't be a 40th episode. So next week, no game because we have too many
Okay.
people out, and
Okay.
I'm not running what will have, hopefully, depending on how long you take to traverse the lake again, culminate in the boss fight for this area. And I'm not running that
timing.
with NPCing 50% of the party.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks time. So next week, Nil Pois. 2 weeks time, our anniversary show, which may have some extra stuff. It may run later than normal.
Okay.
So no, it can't run later. It might be able to run later than normal. It might run a little bit later than normal, depending on what some people want to do. I know Ranos wanted a bit of a Q&A session.
That'll be fun.
So Adrian's idea was a situation where you can sit there and ask me questions about what could have happened, or what you missed,
I
Yeah.
don't know.
or stuff like that. Obviously non-story impacting at the moment.
Yeah,
But-
Hannah doesn't pay enough attention to anything to know that there's stuff to miss half the time.
Yeah, I get that.
This isn't Johanna asking the question. It's
This
you.
is players.
I know, but I'm trying to be in character, so it means I'm not always paying attention.
I love the fact that Johanna bought a Gary tool and has never once taken it out of the back.
She's preserving it so it's in mint condition.
Mint in box.
Mint in box
Yeah.
when
Been buying.
when
What
Darius
does the Gary tool
becomes
do?
Isn't it like just a thing that turns into a spoon and a fork and stuff like that?
No, it'll turn into any non-weapon tool.
A spade. So a spoon,
No.
a fork, a spade,
Hammer.
hammer, chisel. But only
When I say
one
tool,
You know,
basically, if you think of it, it will turn into it. If you wanted a lockpick and you knew what a lockpick looked like, it would do it.
But if you want a hammer and chisel, you can have a hammer or a chisel.
Yes.
Realistically, they're designed to come in pairs, so you can have a knife and a fork. But
Or
anyway,
just a spoon.
or
What can you achieve with a
a
knife
spork.
and fork that you can't achieve with a single spoon?
spork.
Or a spork?
Yes,
There you go.
A spork
Do they,
with
do
a
they
sharp
have
end.
spork in D&D world?
Yes, they have sporks. They're civilized people. Spork of truth. But
it's
yes,
kind of like-
so yeah, nothing next week, and then we'll have the anniversary thing. Based on what happens, depending on how long you guys take, I'm going to turn the stream off now. Actually, bye bye.
Bye.